Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I guess I got my swagger back. Yeah.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
Are you ready?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hey, you up yet? You're hanging out in Johnny's house.
XL 1067.
Good morning. It's 602, Orlando's #1 hit music station. It's XL 1067. You are listening to Johnny's house. It is Tuesday morning. It's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 72. It is kind of cool outside. It's 43 right now.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So the ad meter results for the Super Bowl commercials are in.
All right, what they say.
So this is from the annual USA Today, where they calculate the scores based on, I guess, 150,000 panelists. So the top 10. Coming in at number 1, the top-rated ad was the Rocket Homes and Rocket Mortgage one. That was the, Barbie Dream House with Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Next up, you have Amazon with the Mind Reader with Scarlett Johansson and Colin Jost.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. Flamin' Hot Cheetos and Cool Ranch Doritos, where they played Push It with Megan Thee Stallion voicing the bird, Charlie Puth as the fox.
That was funny. I like that one.
Okay.
Kia with the Robo Dogs. That one was funny.
Yeah, people thought that was cute.
Yeah.
Some other ones that made the list, obviously, the Lays with Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen. That one was huge. BMW with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Salma Hayek.
Yeah.
Also, the one with Nick Jonas made the list, so that's pretty cool.
Oh,
Okay.
Keeping Up with the Joneses.
Yeah, now the bottom 5 that came in, Coinbase was the lowest rated one, and that's the one that had the bouncing QR code.
Yeah, I can see why that people would be annoyed by it, but
Yeah.
I guarantee you it had the most interaction.
Yeah, I agree. I think it was creative, but
There were
people
some
weren't
people,
loving it.
I guarantee there were some people had no idea what it was.
Yeah.
They thought it was some type of glitch in the...
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so that one made it. Bud Light made the lowest rating one. So did DraftKings. So it's pretty cool to see. Just some other stuff about the Super Bowl. So it looks like we talked about yesterday how Eminem decided to kneel himself, and that was something that people weren't sure on whether or not the Super Bowl was aware that he was going to do that.
Okay.
But it looks like the NFL says that they knew he was planning on doing that. Another thing, rumors to clear up. Yes, Snoop Dogg was high during the halftime show. There was video proof of him smoking right before he hit the stage.
Yes, he did.
It's all relative because, he's not really ever high because he's always high.
Yeah, right.
That's just
Snoop.
That's his normal life.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny. Then it looks like even though they lost, the Cincinnati Bengals still had an after party following the game, and there's video of Joe Burrow hitting the stage with Kid Cudi.
He loves some Kid Cudi.
Joey B.
Oh.
So, he was singing day and night.
Yeah.
And they have him in the background, like, doing hand motions. And so the joke is, I never know what to do with my hands.
That's funny.
I need to see that video.
So you might have received an email from Netflix letting you know that they are updating their prices. They were they strategically worded this and didn't call it an increase, even though that is exactly what it is.
They just did that.
Yeah, I feel like they do it yearly. Every single year they raise their prices by a couple more
I'm talking about a
bucks.
couple months ago.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know.
Netflix?
I don't even pay attention. I just know it's coming out because I'm
Yep.
not going to cancel.
Yep,
Yeah,
I know,
same
right?
here.
Nobody's going to cancel. So, like I said, they were very selective with their choice of words, calling it an update, just saying that, they're updating their prices to bring you more great entertainment. Your monthly price will change too, and then it's based on whatever your plan price is, but it looks like it's going to happen on March 12th.
Man.
Yeah. So everybody's mad because they're like, all right, let's be real, Netflix. You're still raking in money. Like, you make more than ever.
They up in the prices like people when they up the price of cigarettes. Man.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to stop. But you don't.
I still pay the most expensive membership just in case I want a DVD.
Does a DVD come with the most expensive one?
Yeah, you could get DVDs delivered still.
Really?
Are you serious?
There are people that do it.
Yeah, they still do that. Yeah.
That's funny.
I still have one from like forever ago
So
with the
what-
sleeve and everything.
What happens when you get the DVD? You just, do you send it back?
Yeah, you can't. Well, back in the day, before Netflix was streaming, you would get a DVD, and then depending on how much your membership was, is how many you could have out at once.
Yeah.
And you would watch it and send it back, and they would send you your next one.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Streaming took that down, but before streaming, it was all DVD based.
Yeah, everything. That's how they got it started. All right, it is Tuesday morning, 6:06. It's Johnny's house. 6:08 Tuesday morning. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be a partly cloudy day today with highs around 72. Right now it is 46.
All right, it's looking at some interesting information on Netflix. When they first shared their IPO, it was $15, and now they're going for almost like $2.97 a share. Good.
Yeah, because I mean, the DVD idea was fine, but it wasn't convenient. Like, it was a pain. You could go to Redbox and get your movie instantly, or even at the time, still Blockbuster, and get it. So just, the DVD platform wasn't really great for them.
Now, it started in 1997. It launched in 98. It began the subscription-based DVD by mails in 1999.
Dang, I didn't know they've been around for that long.
Yeah.
They actually... So if you watch that, did you watch the documentary, The Last Blockbuster?
No.
Okay, so in that documentary, they talk about Blockbuster was actually in a position at the time to take out Netflix. But the problem with Blockbuster was they were an old company that was saddled with a bunch of debt. And Netflix was a new company that didn't have any debt yet. So even though Blockbuster had all the platform, all the people, and they were going to start streaming first, they had to pay off all this corporate debt. Netflix didn't, and so they beat them to the punch and basically killed Blockbuster.
2005, they had 5 million subscribers. 2007, they started the streaming service. 2010, they started going internationally. Let's see. 2013, they launched the first 3 original series. Oh, wow, I didn't know. House of Cards.
Now it's all originals, man. I mean, there are some things, but because all the other services are starting to take their stuff away. Like, Netflix has to come up with new stuff.
And honestly, like, some of their original shows are my favorites.
Yeah, they're great.
They do great with the movies and the TV shows.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
And especially now that they're getting such big-named people. I mean,
they're getting A-list celebrities now.
And their documentaries are the best. Like, they have the best documentaries.
I didn't know. Okay, I know 2 of the 3 series that started. House of Cards was amazing. Hemlock Grove.
Never watched
and
that
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of those.
House of Cards was a Netflix original?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I thought that was from a network.
No. 2017, they surpassed. Now, how much are they up in the price to? We're going to, Mr. Math, get ready for this one. I got something for you.
Okay.
How much are they up? Did they say how much they're up in the?
It doesn't say in this because it's
how much is it now?
I don't even know what I pay right now.
It depends on what plan you have.
So we'll say what?
I want to say I pay $24. That's what I think.
Okay, you got there. I think I pay like 14 or 15
Yeah,
bucks.
because they have. Let me see if I can find the prices.
All right, B. We'll just average. Let's say they have right now 222 million subscribers, and they're paying $15 a month. How much is Netflix making a month?
Over $3 billion.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're up in the price? So that's $3 billion times 12.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Because what'd you say, 200 and...
They have 222 million subscribers.
Yeah.
And they're all paying around roughly...
Yeah, because if each one paid $1 a month, they'd make $222 million a month.
Goodness. Damn.
That's why they can afford to pay Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
$100 million.
Goodness.
I can see why Monique was mad.
Yeah.
Give that girl a check. Damn.
Yeah.
They should be paying me.
Yeah, I can see why she was mad. They're giving everybody fat checks.
They're going to give her $15.
Oh, man, that's a lot.
I mean, that's to me all she's really, her funny is only worth $15. But still, you got that kind of money you're throwing around. Dang.
Man.
That's a lot of money, man.
Good. I had no idea.
That's a lot.
Man. Okay.
But I mean, they got to keep producing. Like,
yeah, oh, yeah.
But
it's like you can't afford, if you're making, how much a month? $3 billion a month. You can make those, those A-list celebrity movies and stuff like that.
Well, you have to. I mean, you consider if you're paying like the Adam Sandlers and stuff $100 million or whatever their deal is. Yeah.
And you know what helped them the most, and it's sad, but it's true, the pandemic. Because people are home. And, okay, let me get some Netflix.
They were talking about that yesterday. The pandemic killed small business, but it like boomed the Amazons, the Netflix, any of the major corporations that are like in the convenience business.
Oh, yeah. But then you look at companies like, I keep saying it wrong, Peloton? Peloton. You look at business like that, they skyrocketed through the roof. Everybody had to have that bike. And back up, people. We'll get you the bike when we can. Shut up. We'll get you the bike. And then people start going to the gym again. Like, uh-oh.
See, to me, they just didn't plan for that. Like, you had to know at some point you're going to saturate the market with bikes. And now you better have another way to get revenue in.
Man.
That can afford your plan.
There has to be somebody in a major corporation like that had to go, hey, guys, you know that sooner or later we're going to come out of this. We need to be ready or put this money in the bank.
Well, the corporate side might have been like, we know what's happened, and we know we're going to fire everybody. But, they don't tell nobody.
That's true.
So the whole plan through the whole pandemic might have been, well, when this pandemic's over, we're firing some people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they just didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. Corporate America does that.
No, they work in silence.
Don't sleep. They do that around here.
Right.
All right, listen. First.
They might be outside the door right now.
No joke. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. That's the number for the first call of the day. You are the one we speak to first. We want to find out about your Valentine's Day or just to say good morning, but you got to call us. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. First call of the day on the way right here on Johnny's House. 624 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
You calling for the first call today, let it ring, and we'll come back and answer it shortly. Yesterday, Valentine's Day, didn't do much of anything. Stayed home, got caught up watching some TV, picked the kid up from school, and he said, hey, he wanted to get his mom a Valentine's Day card. I'm like, you don't wait till the last minute, right? He said, yep. So 6:30, we head to my favorite last-minute shopping place, CVS. Is it CVS? To the drugstore.
Yep.
We go in. There's plenty of cards there. There was a dude there. You could tell he had messed up. He's in the card section acting like he ain't in the card section. Dude, we're both in the card section. So I'm telling the kid, get what you want. So I went to the front. I'm like, hey, you guys got any more Valentine's candy? They're like, no. It's gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
Yeah, I read that Hallmark made 571 different variations of Valentine's Day cards this year.
Uh-huh.
But there was like 8 left yesterday. So
Gone.
you were
Wow.
slim pickings.
Wow. So we just picked some candy off the rack, put it in the bag, and happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
The lady's like, she was like, I think they have some over across the street at Walmart. I'm like, no, this is one-stop deal here.
Yeah, no.
This is it.
We ain't searching.
If you ain't got it, we up out of
Ain't
here.
that important.
That's important to him. But that was about it, and call it a night. B, how was yours, man?
I was okay. I was busy all day yesterday, so I was here for a little longer than I wanted. And then I had to go help the kid with his Valentine's surprise for his little girlfriend because, that's a big deal.
Yeah. In high
I remember
school?
my mom did it for me
Yeah.
back in the day because back in the day we couldn't afford flowers delivered, so my mom would be
The delivery driver?
She would get them at the Winn-Dixie.
Yes,
put,
sir.
Put them in a vase we had at home.
Yes.
And then deliver them as if they came from
That's
a delivery
right.
spot.
They don't. I mean, once they get there, you don't know what
Nobody
happened.
knows.
Nobody knows. No.
But so I went and helped my son with his little Valentine's Day yesterday.
Yes.
And so that I went home, but then I had to go back and get him from school. My wife does these boards that
Yeah.
she does, like that kind of like they're like boozy party boards.
Yeah.
So she had a bunch to do for Valentine's Day yesterday. So the
That's
kitchen
cool.
was a disaster. But then I knew she was really busy because she also had some real estate work to do. So I delivered some of her boards for her, which was weird. So I was a Valentine's delivery guy yesterday.
You should have walked in and said, hey, I'm delivering. Y'all need some pictures with me. Let's go ahead and get them down.
Right, come on.
Let's go ahead and get these photos on Brian Grimes.
Kind of big deal,
Yeah,
whatever.
so let's get these photos because I got another stop.
It's very weird to show up on someone's doorstep and ring the doorbell and hold the box like, hey. And then some people weren't home, so I was taking a picture of the box and the address,
That's right.
just like Amazon. We ain't coming back and saying we didn't get this. I will not have that on my head. So they did that. Then I had to take my son to work. And then while my wife was out delivering her last box, I cleaned the kitchen for her because it looked like a bomb hit it.
Yeah.
And I knew she would be super tired.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's a good move.
So I cleaned the kitchen. But I was so exhausted because I didn't get a nap. So,
Yeah.
like, literally, I waited for her to get home, and then we sat on the couch for like 20 minutes. I'm like, all right, I got to go to bed. Sorry.
You sat on the couch and say, you want to make love? Nah, I'm good.
Actually-
All right, I'm going to go to bed then.
Actually, I said I didn't get to see much of you today. I was hoping to see a lot more of you today. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I'm saying.
And then I said, but I'm tired, so I took a rain check on this one.
A real functioning relationship, y'all. That's how it works right there.
We have to take a rain check on this.
that, unless you want to.
I said, I might be able to give you like a C minus
If you
effort.
want, that's what you want.
If you'd like to, that's up to you. But
I'm just telling you.
wait till this weekend. I can get you a B plus at least.
Detroit, how was yours?
It was okay. I got home yesterday. I ran some errands first, and then I tried to take a little nap. I'm at the point now where, like, I don't know if it's just my couch, the way that the cushions are or what, but
That's your spot?
I can't sleep without, I have to put a pillow underneath my stomach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I tried to sleep without one, but I just didn't have, like, the belly support I needed. So
Well,
it like, hurt
that's
to
gravity.
try to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that and then just did some stuff around the house. And then we had a nice romantic pizza dinner.
Oh, yeah, candlelights
Yep.
and everything.
Nope.
No?
No candlelights. Just
Okay, what was different from Valentine's Day pizza night than last Thursday pizza night?
Absolutely nothing.
You didn't put like the pepperonis in the shape of a heart or nothing?
No. I've been so busy with homework. So, like,
Yeah.
literally, he gets home from
He's a
work,
good
he
dude.
showers, he does his homework, and then we, like, sometimes get to eat together, and then I usually see him when it's time for bed. So we did stop doing homework a little early yesterday, and we just watched some Modern Family, hung out, went to bed.
That was it, boy. Valentine's Day of rock stars up in here, boy. This is how it's done.
Yep.
Y'all take notes and live your life like that. Excel, good morning. Who's this?
This is Donda.
Hey, Donda. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are y'all?
Good. How was your Valentine's Day?
It was great because it was my birthday.
Nice.
And so what all you get? Go ahead, brag.
Well, let's see. I work in a healthcare environment, so a patient of mine brought me a 7-layer cookie.
7-layer cookie?
And then 7-layer cookie, yes.
Never heard of those.
And it was good. It had coconut and chocolate and
some people would call that a cake, but I mean, if you wanted to call it a cookie, you can.
Well, that's what she called it, was a cookie. So I did that, and then had pizza with this guy that I'm dating. Okay. But my kids took me out to St. Augustine over the weekend, and that was my weekend.
Sounds like it was a very good Valentine's Day for you.
It was great.
Okay. Anybody want to shout out this morning?
Myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to me.
Myself.
Shout
yes.
out.
I want to thank me.
All right. Well, shout out to you, and you have a beautiful day, and thanks for being the first person we talked to today.
All right. You have a great day.
Thank you for calling. You too. All right. Bye-bye. We come back. We'll give you an opportunity to brag on your Valentine's Day. How was it? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people in school, and you want to brag on yours, you can too. Giving everybody an opportunity to brag on their Valentine's Day. We'll do it next on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station on a Tuesday morning at 6:38, and this is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
Now we're going to give you an opportunity to talk about your Valentine's Day. First thing in the morning, you should be still glowing if you celebrate it. I mentioned earlier I had to go to a drugstore, but right next to it was, I think it was Black Rock, right down on
Oh, yeah,
Island.
that's a great place.
Oh, it was packed.
I love that place.
It was packed, man. I saw, as we were sitting in the car while he was writing, my son writing something on a card he was going to give to his mother. You saw people getting dressed up and walking into the restaurant. And I ain't gonna lie, man, I didn't celebrate a Valentine's Day because I'm single now, but it was less stressful.
Mm-hmm.
There was no stress because I'm always, on Valentine's Day, you got to make a big deal out of it. In advance, make a reservation, get flowers, go to the store and get some jewelry, blah, blah, blah. And it was pretty cool not having that kind of stress. So
it is nice knowing that you're not gonna have to worry about it.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it. And it was cool to watch people, excited. I mean, seeing people really truly in love, it's a beautiful thing. And watching people go inside and holding hands, and I saw guys opening doors. I'm like, check them out. I wanted to drive around to see what was happening at other restaurants, but I thought that'd be kind of weird.
We for 2 seconds considered trying to go somewhere, but we were just too busy.
Yeah.
But there were reservations available on my Open Table app.
Really?
At some spots. Now there were some that were gone, obviously.
Yeah.
But then I was telling my wife, I'm like, well, we don't want to go through that process. But then I'm like, even if we go to one of the smaller places that used to be like my go-to for Valentine's Day, those are going to be slammed as well. I'm like,
oh yeah.
Let's just order in.
Man, there was one steakhouse, I won't say his name, even though I am tempted to do so, made reservations a month in advance. They said yes to everybody.
Yeah.
So when I got there, the place was packed. My reservation was at like 7:45. My man goes, man, we're still seating 5:30. 5:30? Man, 7:45. They said yes to everybody. They never took it down that they had closed reservations, and then that was just messed up. Had to go get some chicken wings and watch the All-Star game.
Yep.
But that was a cool year. I get it. I want to find out from you. Go ahead and tell us about your Valentine's Day. Now, if you're in, you're going to school today in high school, did somebody make it special for you? The kid, they did the candygram kind of thing. And I said, well, what'd you do with the candygram you got? I stuck it in my bag because I didn't want my friends to joke me. I'm like, man, no.
Please.
Dude, you should have hung that thing.
Yeah, you wear that around your neck.
You hang it so people know.
Look at all these ladies that like me.
Yeah, I told them, man. I want to find out from you, how was your Valentine's Day? Was it special? Was it nothing? I told you I saw a guy about 6:45. You could tell he had forgot. I'm like, how do you forget Valentine's Day, dude?
I forgot it was Valentine's Day yesterday until I saw it trending on Twitter.
How?
I don't know. I think
You're just not paying attention?
I think my brain's just been mush the last few days. But we also we just don't really celebrate Valentine's Day.
We don't do much either. I got my wife flowers and clean the house.
We used to. Like when we were long distance, we used to send each other stuff all the time. I'd send Devin a heart-shaped pizza. He'd send me flowers. But now it's just like.
Do you miss it?
No.
Not at all.
Not really.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I want to find out from you who it was special. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Tell us what you got. Tell us if you got nothing. That's up to you. You can text. The XL Mobile is 41067. Put it up on social media. The live stream's already into it. If you're not watching, you should watch us do the show behind the scenes. Sometimes Brian has been known to leave the mic open by mistake, and then you hear things.
I did it once.
And,
one time.
I think
the one
twice.
time you shouldn't have.
I did it twice.
It was twice. It was twice. They know secrets. They know secrets in the live stream. Which tomorrow live stream that secret. We're gonna do that. But anyway, tell us about your Valentine's Day. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. We'll let you brag on it next right here on Johnny's House. Lil Nas X, Jack Harlow, Industry Baby. I saw Jack Harlow in the box at the Super Bowl with all the big stars.
Yeah.
He wasn't really communicating with a lot of people. He was just kind of up in there. 6:53 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
I was telling Brian, a lot of people found out where they were in the celebrity scale at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I want to get in that room right there. Ooh, you don't have that room clearance.
And now everyone's calling them out. Y'all ain't had no masks on.
Which, didn't they make such a big deal about it, too, that they have extra security?
Yep.
There was not one person wearing a mask in that whole stadium.
I'm like, I cannot imagine all those people who spend all that money is going to be sitting there watching the game, 100% of them with masks on.
Only one in the mask was Kanye West.
And it was by choice.
Full head mask.
That was it.
And he'd do that like with or without the pandemic, you know? That's just Kanye.
Yeah, I'm like, ain't no way you're going to enforce that. I bet they even try.
Meanwhile, the children in school with a mask on. What about the babies?
California, all messed up. All right, yesterday was Valentine's Day. We want to hear about yours. Andre, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, long-time listener, first-time caller.
First-time caller.
Well, don't let this be the last time we talk to you. Your family now, Andre. How was your Valentine's Day?
You know, overall it was great, but one thing we went over to a restaurant on I Drive, and, I usually do the prefix menu.
Yeah.
They usually give you a little bit more bang for your buck, and, you know what you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this time around it was a little bit under par because, we got the food, and I left a little hungry. And then,
that's the worst. That's the worst.
I was talking to my girl after, and she's like, they split the lobster tail, right? And I was like, come again? And she's like, yeah, they cut it in half, and then they crisscrossed it because they served us everything on the same plate.
Yeah.
And I was like, that seems like a weird thing to have happen, right? Because, even the dessert, you say, okay, cool, we're getting 2 desserts for the same price, no worries.
Yeah.
But now they brought us, one dessert on
and
one plate, and I'm like.
And 2 spoons, yes, yeah. No, you can you can tell. Now, here's the thing about desserts. You got 2 different types of restaurant. You got the one that they'll bring out a piece of cake so big you're like, damn.
I know.
And then one is so thin. It's so thin. You're like, well, what am I gonna do with that? And I do believe on big days like Valentine's Day that they cut down on the food. I believe that. Man, but you never want to leave a restaurant.
Security and everything was included.
Yeah.
But so then when the server comes at the end of the night, they're like, okay, so how much tip would you like to add? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I thought it was already 20%. They're like, oh yeah, it is. And I'm like, you.
They're hustling you.
Hey, I'm right. It's hustle day. Got me working on Valentine's Day, man. How much extra you gonna tip me? That's what I'm asking. But I can't imagine leaving a restaurant still hungry. I'm like, hey, run that thing around.
I know.
Run it again. Run it one more time. All right. Well, look like you had a good.
Real quick, if I just give a shout out to my girlfriend Angie, love you, baby. I know you're asleep, but I just want to let you know I love you and thank you guys again, man. Y'all bring energy and enthusiasm to my morning, and y'all number one. Thank you.
Thank you. And when she wakes up, let her listen to the podcast after 11 o'clock today. Okay.
All right, boss. You got it.
Take care, man. Yeah, they do. I'm sure they.
I feel like most places serve too much food anyway.
Yeah.
Like we should probably scale back on that because I hate not eating everything.
Oh no, they showed you what they serve in other countries and what they show here. Oh yeah,
that's why we're fatties.
I saw a car that was it was a Volkswagen with a crab, or it might have been a lobster.
Oh yeah.
And there's a all you can eat lobster place around it. I was like, all you can eat. What country where you can just go eat as many lobsters as you want in one sitting? Just bring me more lobster.
Yeah, that's why we're fatties.
There we are. Jillian, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so what did you do for Valentine's Day?
Well, I flipped it up, and I went ahead and served my husband like a 5-course meal.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Started with some shrimp cocktail and some desserts and steak and potatoes.
Steak and potatoes.
It was pretty dope. Huh?
I hear you. No,
that's good work right there.
I'm just telling you, 5-course meal.
Yeah,
listen,
he loved it.
Let me tell you, for you to do something like that, he must be a pretty good guy.
He's a great husband and father. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're mediocre, you don't get the 5 courses. You might get 3. Actually, you might just get 1, just the main dish. Wow. You sound kind of tired this morning.
I'm always tired of the morning.
Yeah. I hear you.
For that reason.
No, it ain't none of my business. I ain't say a word. But
no worries.
Okay.
You serve me 5 courses, I'm gonna give you the 6th. I'm telling you right now.
That was aggressive.
I mean, it's got to happen at some point. We are trying to get another baby out.
Well, there you go.
I'm
trying to give you one.
I'm trying to 5 courses, baby.
Valentine's Day baby.
That's right. Meet me after the dessert. I'll see you in a minute.
Put in the bed.
Uh-huh. Well, congrats. I like that. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Absolutely. Can I give a shout out to my husband, Alex Bruno? I love you so much, and thank you for being an amazing dad.
And she said, I just told everybody on the radio I made love to you last night. All right.
and again this morning.
Uh-huh. That's your husband. You can do that.
And you're trying.
Uh-huh.
So.
All right. We'll talk to you later. She said, I ain't saying a word.
She is so uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable for her. I'm sorry, Jillian.
I'm just saying you can't hit a home run if you don't swing.
I'm telling you, 5-course meal. Woo! Be what they said over there, man.
XL Mobile powered by attorney Dan Newland. In a wreck, need a check. Call Dan Newland. Someone said that they had an awesome dinner with their wife and kids and then went to a church parking lot near Disney and watched the fireworks.
Yes.
A lot of people do
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with that.
Around our house, a lot of people pull into the spaces
They're
to watch the
beautiful.
fireworks. It's cool. And then someone said that they made dinner for their husband, but they set off the fire alarm because they burnt dinner. So next year they're going to do just pizza.
Pizza's the way to go, let me tell you.
You tried. You tried. You got the A for effort. Detroit, what are they saying over there on the live stream?
On the live stream, Tashana said that her husband knocked it out of the park yesterday. He had 10 bouquets of flowers delivered to her job.
Dang.
One for each year that they've been married, which is super cute.
That's nice. That's how it's done.
Yep, and then another person said that their boyfriend is taking them to a Solar Bears hockey game this week as a belated
Let me tell you
Valentine's
something.
gift.
If that's your thing, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
If that's your thing.
Solar Bears games are fun, too,
They
because there's
are.
a lot of fighting.
Yeah. They know what the people want to see.
And that's my favorite part of hockey.
Yeah. All right, let's do this.
XL 1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Pay. That's pay. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
In case you blinked yesterday and missed any of the nonsense Kanye West
my
was
goodness.
posting, let me just fill you in. So this might take up the whole celebrity
ahead,
news
hey,
segment
do you.
because there was a lot.
He's crazy.
He has definitely
Crazy in love.
flown off the handles right now.
It's definitely love making him crazy.
Crazy in love.
Yeah. So it looks like yesterday he did send a truckload of roses to Kim Kardashian. He also had this truck that he sent the flowers in customized. So it was a black truck.
He gave her the truck too?
I mean,
guessing.
He had this truck customized. So I would imagine because on the side of the truck it says, "My vision is crystal clear," using K's for crystal and clear. You know, in true Kardashian fashion.
Maybe he just visited the Filatowski Eye Institute. Maybe that's why his vision is crystal clear.
Yeah, so he posted that on Instagram. You see in the truck, in the truck bed, there is just dozens of roses, pink and red, and, you know, just going above and beyond, which is something he did while they were together. He was always going above and beyond.
Valentine's Day was always his thing with her.
Yeah. So despite all signs pointing to their divorce, it seems like Kanye is still really holding out hope that his family will get back together. So he has just been making it very clear on social media that he just really wants his family to be back. Meanwhile,
I wonder if he's, when he hangs out with the kids, give them little messages. You know, Daddy wants to
sure
get back
he
in
does.
there, but Mommy won't let me, so y'all need to talk to Mommy.
Yeah,
to
but
see
that's like not good.
I know.
not.
I know from experience that's not good. I remember that when I was a kid. That's it's not good.
yeah, it's not, but I could see Kanye West doing that. But as far as what Kim Kardashian was doing, she obviously was spending Valentine's Day with Pete Davidson. They were spotted out Sunday, smooching at dinner in New York City. So chances are she's, you know, not really taking to Kanye's gestures very kindly or in the way that he wants him to at least. But
they're not doing anything that a million other couples across the country did yesterday, trying to get their old love back. A lot of people did that.
Yeah.
Except they're famous and got millions. I'm sorry, billions.
It's different, I
billions.
guess. Like I saw the truck, and it's not something that looks like Kim would drive. So at the end of it, she goes, "All right, who's going to move this truck?"
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get rid of this?
Yeah.
So not only was he posting his grand gestures for Kim on social media, he also continued to just hammer away at Pete Davidson.
What does he call him?
He calls him Skeet.
He calls him Skeet.
Straight up just refers to him as Skeet, which is
makes me laugh.
so funny.
That's funny to me, though.
He He posted saying that, if people see them out in public, scream loser at the top of your lungs and say Kanye forever.
Wow.
Now
and people will.
Yeah, they will. And that's the thing is this is when Kim had to step in. So he's not only posting all these things about Pete Davidson and how much he essentially hates him, but he's also posting screenshots of conversations anytime Kim has to text him. So Kim texted him yesterday saying, you're creating a very dangerous and scary situation and environment, and somebody will hurt Pete, and this is going to be all your fault. So then he posted that screenshot and captioned it, upon my wife's request, please nobody do anything physical to Skeet. I'm going to handle the situation myself. Then Kim sent Kanye a text thanking him for, telling his fans to back off. And, of course, he had to scare that screenshot. But then he also shared the screenshot of her saying, why can't you keep any of our conversations private? And he responded with, because I got a text from my favorite person in the world. I'm your #1 fan. Why wouldn't I tell everyone?
Oh, my goodness. Now this whole time his little girlfriend said, I'm out.
Oh, yeah, she's done.
So that is what we'll talk about now is Kanye West and Julia Fox. Obviously, there's no way that they're still together. There's no way anybody will stand by him while he's so desperately calling out for his ex-wife. And yesterday the news broke that they have split, but the narrative at first was that she was so heartbroken she was seen crying at the airport. Well, she came out on social media yesterday saying that is most definitely not the case. She did confirm that they have broken up, but she just said, she also since deleted this post, but she essentially said there's no hard feelings between them. She acknowledges that she was never in love with Kanye West and that she was really just in it for the ride.
It was a rebound for him, and it was just fun for her.
And she
I don't think anyone thought this was going anywhere.
She was also acknowledging the fact that she got a huge boost in her celebrity status while she was dating him. She said that she's the #1 hustler, and at the end of the day, the only man that matters in her life is her son. So, I mean, she clearly just took advantage of the whole situation for herself, and rightfully so.
Yeah, I'm sure she told her team, listen, I got to get out now because now I'm looking like a home wrecker.
Yeah.
Okay, I got to go. I got to get out.
Yeah, so I think they were both obviously just using each other.
I agree.
But as for Kanye, it seems like now he might have already moved on, but not quite. Obviously,
he ain't moved on
we
nowhere.
still see him desperately calling out for Kim, but he has been linked in the last few days to a woman named Chaney Jones, who is just a Kim K lookalike. So chances are he's also just using her to try to make Kim jealous.
Chaney Jones, what is it? 15? Give me my 15 minutes of fame.
Next up.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Now, the last thing, real quick, I know Kanye West was trying to share the narrative about what happened with Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande. Well, Frankie Grande, Ariana's brother, was caught up with TMZ yesterday, and he was just saying that rumor that's going around of why Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande ended things is not true. He said it's nothing but a rumor. He has never, heard that himself to be confirmed, so he says Kanye is just looking to stir the pot now that Pete is dating Kim. So
I think it's true.
Cleared up that rumor.
Yeah, I think it's true. Who am I? I'm just a radio personality in Orlando, Florida.
So much drama with
Ain't
Kanye
nobody.
West.
I got a crazy prediction.
It's gotta be exhausting.
I haven't said a prediction since my last 3 went bad. I predict Kim and Kanye are gonna get back together.
I don't think that they will.
I
think
predict
Kim's public image means too much to her.
I predict.
I think there was probably a good chance at first, but
Yes,
man,
but
he is
now there's not.
he is really off the rails.
I predict.
He's taking it too far.
And if this one doesn't happen then again, I will go back into my non-predicting world, which I belong in. All right, when I come back, let's find out who is smarter than your hood. Let's have some fun on the radio on Johnny's House. 710, Orlando's number one hit music station. It's XL 1067. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
Still got a chance to join our team for the Cupid Undie Run. It's going to be taking place this Saturday starting at noon. It's going to be at Elixir, downtown Orlando. Our team is huge, and we still got room for you. It's to help out those affected by NF, which is a genetic disorder that causes tumors to grow in the nerves throughout the body, and it affects 1 in every 3,000 births. So we've been behind this for years now, and we're going to do it again. So everybody that joined us Saturday, all the singles who say, hey, when do we do something like this again? Well, here's your opportunity to hang out again and also do something for a great cause. And our team is, we're raising money. We're 224% over the goal that we wanted. But if you want to be a part of it, have some fun this Saturday, come on out and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be this Saturday. And I don't think I'll be wearing my drawers this year.
No, it's a little chilly.
Yeah,
for draws, it's gonna be in the 70s.
Yeah, I found some nice jogging.
Yeah, I usually wear either boxers or basketball shorts. That's what I sleep in anyway. So,
So come on out. And again, if you don't want to wear your underwear, you don't have to. But if you want to, it is an undie run. That is totally up to you. Go to xl1067.com, keyword Cupid, and it will direct you on where you can go and you can join our team and be a part of this. And we'll all hang out again. Be 2 weekends in a row. We're hanging out with you. It'll be this Saturday, and we're going to have a good time doing so. All right, it's time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when we get 2 cities to compete to find out who is the smartest. The defending city is it Winter Haven, did you say?
Yes.
Winter
going
Haven.
For their second one. Yeah, because last week Deltona fell when my girl said that London was a country.
That's right. Yes. That's right. Winter Haven. And, Brian, where did you get the questions today?
This is a site called Trivia Quizzard. But it's set on easy, so
all right.
We'll see.
We're going to hook you up with a pair of unlimited ride wristbands to the Osceola County Fair. It's happening now through February 20th at Osceola Heritage Park if you win. Now, if you like to play, all you have to do is text the name of your city to 41067. Text the name of your city to 41067. All you have to do is text that city, and then Detroit will pick someone and call them back. If you're from Winter Haven, we want you to text to 41067, or you can call 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. Let's find out who is smarter than your hood, and we'll do that next right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's #1 hit music station is 723 Tuesday morning. This is Johnny's House.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
Time for Smarter Than Your Hood. That's when we get two cities to compete to find out who is the smartest in the entire city. And they send a representative on this show to prove to the world that they are the smartest. If they lose, you're not the smartest city. All right. Now, the way it's going to work is we're going to ask them very easy trivia questions. And, Brian, what are these questions from again?
It's the Trivia Quizzard set on easy.
On easy. And if you win today, we're going to hook you up with a pair of unlimited ride wristbands. Osceola County Fair happening now through February 20th at Osceola Heritage Park. But we first must meet our contestant representing the defending city of Winter Haven. Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We are great, Matt. All right, we're kicking it with you in Winter Haven. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do?
We're just gonna hang out because the town's small. I talked to you guys last week, so
nothing new over there.
So
nothing.
Yeah, nothing new.
Oh, you call back to defend the city, huh?
Absolutely. I guess no one else wants to have my back.
Okay, that's cool.
He is like trivia Batman for Winter Haven.
There he is. He's popular now. And, Brian, if you could connect them to line one, please, saying, no. We are definitely smarter than Winter Haven. Another Winter Garden. Billy, what's going on, Billy?
Hey, how's it going? Good morning.
Good morning, Billy. What we going to do in Winter Garden, man? We kicking it with you.
Man, we're going to go to Disney. It's right by the house. So
right by the house?
Disney.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, now, the way it works is, because they both say winter.
Yeah. We could do Matt Billy for this one if we need to. Switch it up.
That makes sense. All right, instead of shouting out your cities, you're going to shout out your name, okay? Shout out your name if you know the answer. If you get it right, you get a point. You get it wrong, we take it away, but don't worry because the last one either is going to be for a win or a tie, and where we go to a tiebreaker. So we got to gauge it on the count of three. I need you to shout out your names. 1, 2, 3.
Billy.
Matt.
Well, it's close.
Okay, Billy. Let's see, Matt, you might want to go a little louder. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Matt.
Okay, Billy, you need to go a little louder this
Billy,
time.
we need a little pep in your step.
Yeah.
A little more enthusiasm.
Try it one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Matt.
Okay.
There
we go,
That was
Billy.
good.
There we go.
It always trips them up when the question's involved.
Yeah. All right.
They got to think, do I know it? Do I not know it?
All right. Here we go. How many sides are on a pentagon?
Oh, man.
Matt.
Matt from Winter Haven.
5.
5. Winter Haven gets the point. All right, Detroit.
Oh, man.
The Wet Bandits try to rob Kevin's home in what holiday classic?
The Wet Bandits. Billy.
Billy.
Billy, we need you to say your name before you say the answer.
That wasn't the
That's
answer.
not the answer, no.
No.
He was just emphasizing the Wet Bandits.
He repeated the question, basically.
What is the answer?
The Wet Bandits.
No.
I told you.
She told you the Wet Bandits.
Read it again, Detroit, please.
The Wet Bandits try to rob Kevin's home in what holiday classic?
Matt.
Billy. Home Alone 1.
I heard Matt.
Well, Billy buzzed in but didn't answer the question.
I tell you what, scratch that.
Okay.
All right, another question.
All right.
Scratch that
I'm
one.
going to pick a different one. All right.
All right.
What green hero does Bruce Banner turn into when he gets angry?
Matt.
Okay.
Winter Haven.
The Hulk.
That is correct.
That is correct. All right. Billy, you understand? You got to say your name, and then I say, okay, Billy, and then, Billy, you answer.
I got you, Johnny.
We're good, bro?
Trying to get on track.
We're good. It's
I'm
okay.
good.
It's okay.
I'm good.
All right. Brian.
All right. Facebook co-founder Sean Parker was also the co-founder of what music sharing company?
Billy.
Billy from Winter Garden.
Napster.
Correct.
Correct. All right. This is the way it works now. Okay. Matt, if you get it right, we go to a tiebreaker. Okay? Billy, if you get it right, we go to a tiebreaker. Matt, you get it right, you win. But if you get it wrong, we go to a tiebreaker. Did I say that correctly? Everybody on the same page?
Sounds good to me.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Detroit.
All right. What company has the iconic swoosh as its logo?
Billy.
Matt.
Oh,
Billy.
Billy. Winter Garden, Billy.
Nike.
That
Nike,
is
we
correct.
have a tie. We must go to the tiebreaker. Seeing that Matt is the defending city, he gets to answer first. Okay? President's Day is coming up on Monday. What is the average age at inauguration of a U.S. president? The average age at the point that they were elected into office of the president. Average age. We'll go with you, Matt.
I'm going to say 47.
47. Billy from Winter Garden.
48.
48. The answer is 55. Billy, from the comeback win, you are the winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy's like, I want this damn thing. Yes, Billy.
Oh, Matt said, damn, y'all, I'm out of here.
Oh, man. Come on, man. Why you hang up like that? All right, congratulations.
From behind.
Yes, you did. Got a pair of tickets, a pair of unlimited ride wristbands to the Osceola County Fair, happening now through the 20th, Osceola Heritage Park. That's how you play the game, man. That's how you play the game.
That's awesome. I appreciate it.
All right, you hold on a second so we can get some information from you. Yeah, he got a little upset about that.
He didn't have to hang up like that.
I know, like, damn. I knew it was going to be like that. Listen, today is another one of those special days, you know, how they have Donut Day and Pizza Day. Today is one of those, and we're going to see if you are aware of it and give you some facts behind it. We'll tell you what that day is next on Johnny's House. 7:38 on a Tuesday. It's Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it is 46.
All right, yesterday was Valentine's Day. I hope everybody is waking up in the afterglow of love because someone that they're with decided to show them on that day of love how much they care for them. But that makes the day after Valentine's Day. Detroit, what is today?
Today is National Singles Awareness Day.
Okay.
And Brian, you say there's some discrimination.
Well, that's what they say.
Amongst us singles.
The singles said. I had never heard the term singleism or singlist
Damn
before.
right. Singleism or singleism?
Yeah.
And singlist?
Yeah, you're a singlist if you aren't single,
Okay.
because they are being discriminated against.
Tell me how.
So they did a survey. They said over half of singles say that they think they're discriminated against. Whether it be through, insurance,
okay,
because they can't get on someone like a partner or a significant other's health plan, whether it be through like taxes, because married people can file and save some money on taxes.
True.
They say that they're less likely to get approved for loans because
really
married people get preference. I don't know, but they said that over half of singles think that they are actually discriminated against, and it's singlist.
Well, this might sound bad from what I'm about to say.
And y'all need to stop.
I am single, but I don't hope to be in that world long enough to know those problems.
Well, I would say my argument back would be there are a lot of benefits too.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
To being single.
Let me tell you.
So while you might get a break on some things, you also for being married, you also get broke on some things for being married.
I wanna talk about the pros and cons about being single. It is National Singles Awareness Day. The pros and cons. Now, again, newly to the single game. For me, it's kind of I guess I went straight from being divorced and pretty much had gotten into another relationship. But recently, I've told myself I'm not even going to start dating again for a minute, and it's a bit freeing. I ain't gonna lie. It's kind of selfish because now I got to worry about me and the kid.
That's nice.
That's about it. My bank account is still is growing.
Yeah. I mean, by default, but I mean, I guess it could also go the other way. Like if you date, it costs money to date, and you don't have to do that when you're with someone. So maybe,
yeah.
So there's pros and cons.
Yeah. Right now it's cool, but I don't want to get used to it though. That's the thing I don't want to do. I can see myself easily, and if you haven't dated in a while, it's easy. Like, listen, I got my own time, got my own space. I do what I want to do. Blah blah blah. And what happens is that you won't give a person a chance. If you go out with someone and they do just the least amount that, you know what, I'm better at home watching TV. I'm out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I haven't seen the tax benefits. Well, I have since I've been divorced. Oh yeah, I don't write off anything.
Well, you were single for a long time too.
Yes. So I was used to it.
You knew,
I wasn't used to the whole tax thing, being married and stuff like that.
I never really buy into that anyway. Like, you don't get a bunch of tax breaks for being married. I know everyone says that. You don't. You don't get a bunch of tax breaks for having kids either. I know a lot of people say you do.
Mm-hmm.
But once you make past a certain amount, you don't either.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they lessen that every chance they get.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a big tax windfall for getting married. I would never get married for the sake of filing taxes.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever
And
heard.
don't some people, like, even though they're married, still file separately? Because
can file separate.
some people get more money that way.
You can file separate.
You can. No, I mean, before I cook for the kid now, so I'm still cooking for two. It was real weird just cooking for one because you got a lot of leftover.
So many leftovers. That's how I was. Like when Evan was deployed and I was by myself, I would eat the same thing for lunch and dinner for like a week straight, just because you don't want to waste it. But it's like there's so much.
That's more singleism. See, they make recipes for married people with groups. If they made recipes for singles, you wouldn't have all those leftovers. You would know how much to make. They don't care about y'all.
That's true. That's true.
Bunch of singlists.
Damn. But I got used to eating like Detroit leftovers. I do like a Monday and then eat it again on Wednesday.
Yep. Oh, I would make chili, and I'd have chili for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for as long as it would last.
There is no chili recipe for one.
No.
In the
No, because it's a crock pot. It's a whole meal.
Right. In the history of chili making, since day one when someone decided to make it, no one has had a recipe.
I did master starting to, like, when I would make pasta, instead of eating pasta for a week straight, I would freeze some of the sauce.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
to
yeah.
save it for a rainy day. But for a while, that was another thing. Pasta for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one. When you make, cause when I lived alone for like a year, it's tough when you make like pasta or anything like that because it only comes in bulk.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't mind because I'll eat it for a couple days.
I got no problem with that. All right, if you are single, it is Singles Awareness Day. What is the pros, the benefits, and the cons of being single? Do you love it? You come and go as you please. You don't answer anyone, or sometimes on those cold nights it get a little lonely. What is it for you? The pros and cons on Singles Awareness Day. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. XL Mobile, if you want to text, it's 41067. We can get to it on social media, and the live stream is already talking about it, and you should be too and watching what we do. All right. So what it is, the pros and cons of being single on Singles Awareness Day. We want to talk to the singles next on Johnny's House. That's Justin Bieber. The name of the song is Ghost. It's 7:53. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 46.
It is a Singles Awareness Day. That's the day. I would say that Singles Awareness Day and Valentine's Day should be the same day.
Me too.
Because you are aware on Valentine's Day you are single.
That's when it's highlighted.
Yes, you know on that day. Even if you ain't think about it, you know on Valentine's Day you are single. But it is today. So Singles Awareness Day, we want to find out what are the pros and cons of being single. Christina, good morning.
Good morning.
All right. And how long have you been single?
Ooh.
Oh, that long?
3 years?
3 years. All right. So tell us, what are the pros and cons of being single?
Well, I mean, like, the pros are good. You know, you don't have to worry about anybody, you know, how they feel or, you know, what they're doing or if they had a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the biggest cons probably, I was telling them that I made pretty decent money by myself. And I'm not talking about, like, the big apartment complexes, but I had to find an apartment, and I had 2 people who wouldn't rent to me because they said that if I lost my job, that there was no one to help out with the rent, so they wouldn't rent to me, even though I make decent money. Yep.
Are you serious? I've never heard of that.
I mean, I see the logic, but that's weird that you would have that, like, fear because both people would lose their jobs.
Yeah. Did they want you to have a roommate or be married?
No, yeah, they wanted me to have somebody else. They said, you know, you make good money and you've been here a while, but if you get fired or you lose your job, then, you know, you're going to not – how are you going to make rent?
And he say that's
and
when –
I do understand their point, but,
so that's when you kick me out.
I mean, that's life. That's how you can't, like, operate on that assumption. Like, I mean, I'm married, but what if we both lose our jobs today? It's possible.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You said it was
2
one and
people
one.
told me that.
2 places told you that.
That's crazy. I never thought of that.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, not like big apartment complexes, but if you're renting from like a private owner, I had 2 people who wouldn't rent to me for that reason.
I could see the private person being that way because they don't have to really adhere to any rules or anything. I mean, they do, but they don't at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All
So
right.
that was like the worst part. Besides that, it's pretty good. It's easier.
Pretty good. All
being
right.
single.
Yeah. All right. Seems like you're liking it. Now, now that you've been single, now you've been single for so long, are you open to let somebody in?
Well, yeah, but I'm not going to waste, like, I just don't want to waste my time. Huh?
How you know if you don't give it time?
Well, no, it's just like if I'm happier being by myself, if you're not adding to my life, I'm not going to complicate my life. If I have to go chasing after you to get a simple good morning text or for you to follow through on a plan or make a date, like, it's easier just to be by yourself. It's like good morning to myself, you know?
So why you ain't talking to me, Christina? Did you text me good morning? No. It's over. It's over.
I can see, though, the older you get, it being harder to find somebody that adds to your life because you're good. Like, when you're younger, you're both trying to work, like, to get where you're trying to go. But once you're already where you're at, you got to show up, like, bringing some stuff.
You got to bring it. All right.
Yeah, you got to add to my life, not add problems.
Well, I tell you, I can hear it in your voice. You're okay.
Yeah.
You are okay. All right, Christina, thank you for sharing that.
Thanks.
All right, bye-bye. Totally get it. Connie, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
All right. So the pros. It is Single Awareness Day. What are the good things about being single?
The good things about being single, I never have to ask anybody if I can go somewhere, if I can do something, how I want to decorate my house, where I want to put my stuff in my house. It is all my decision, and nobody else is going to tell me what to do.
Damn!
No, I still make my wife ask me, can she go places?
Can you?
Okay, well, good luck with that, Brian.
Excuse me, can I?
Please, my wife would punch me in the throat and leave.
Yes, she would.
Yeah, Connie.
I have a feeling like if I ever end up in a serious relationship, I'll be punching a lot of people in the throat.
Yeah, Connie don't look like the type to go get me a sandwich.
No.
All right.
I'll toss you your phone so you can Uber yourself a sandwich.
All right. So what are the bad? What are the good things? I mean the bad things.
The negative things. I've got 2. The one is it's always kind of a bummer when you don't have somebody to cuddle with on a cold night.
Yeah.
Like last night, I was freezing. I could have used another warm body.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is when all of your friends are coupled up when they're married and whatnot, and then they all go out for like couples night, and then they post all their pictures all over Facebook, and you're like, damn, I would have had a good time with y'all. Like I can hang out. But no,
you know
I
what?
don't have a couple.
You should tell them though. You know, because I hang out with my married and coupled up friends. I don't care.
When we do group vacations and we have some single friends that grab one of our other friends and go with us that are couples. I mean, it's just as long as you have couple friends that don't like exclude you from stuff, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they can hear me now, so
Right.
maybe not that much,
So y'all need to stop acting up.
All right, Connie. All right, you sound happy
Have a
too.
great
You're
day.
good. Thank you. Thanks for calling. B, what they saying over there about Single Awareness Day?
XMO powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check, call Dan Newland. Someone said decorating your house by yourself is a big one. You can do whatever you want. I don't have to worry about what I look like in the morning time. I just get up and do my thing.
Okay.
Got a whole
Okay.
king size bed to myself.
Okay. Detroit live stream.
The live stream definitely weighing out the pros and cons. Tony says being single sucks. He said, I hate Valentine's Day. I've never been in a relationship yet. I'm 34 years old. The only good part is that you spend less money. And some person said, damn, Tony, you must be rich. But then a lot of people are just saying that, while it is nice being single, not having anybody to kind of I guess, report to, it does suck not having somebody there.
Okay.
So.
All right. Celebrity news. What are you working on, ma'am?
Shocking things coming out about the autopsy from Bob Saget.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard this. All right. Come up top of the hour right here, Johnny's house.
Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Family. That's family. FAMILY. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
I am Ed Sheeran.
This is Ariana Grande.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
Entertainment news is brought to you by Ideal Image. Stubborn belly fat, try cool sculpting over at Ideal Image. Dial pound 250 from your cell and say the keywords Radio Ray. So Bob Saget's autopsy report is kind of...
He bumped his head and fell asleep, right?
So that's what they were originally saying.
Yeah.
But after seeing this and a ton of experts weighing in, there's a lot of questions. So he did suffer injuries to his head, and what they were originally saying was that, he potentially fell and hit it on the bathroom floor. Maybe he hit it on the headboard and then just went to sleep. They're saying that from what they can see in this autopsy, this is what you see from a traumatic blow.
Somebody hit him.
Something that's typically way worse than a slip and fall. They're saying it's just as bad as either being hit in the skull with a baseball bat or falling 20 to 30 feet.
But that's just the fractures. So there was nothing on the outside that would indicate that somebody hit him.
Okay. Yeah.
So there's no trauma to his face, like someone hit him with a bat. You would know that.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's really weird.
It's so weird. It's crazy. So, as we know, his cause of death was from a brain bleed that did occur from some kind of head trauma that happened. He went to sleep not realizing the severity of the injury. But yeah, like I said, there's a ton of health experts weighing in, just saying that he suffered multiple fractures stretching from the back to the front of his skull, including along his eye sockets. So the bleeding was across.
Whatever hit him, or it was extremely hard.
Extremely hard, yes. They're saying the bleeding was across both sides of his brain. And like I said, these are just injuries that they say are consistent with a blow to the skull with a baseball bat or falling at least 20 to 30 feet.
B, what are the conspiracy theorists saying?
No one really has any.
Really?
I mean, they say he tested positive for COVID.
Yeah.
But they don't think that's it.
Yeah.
But because right now, at least, there's no proof that anyone came and went. They've got surveillance cameras of everything. He spoke to his wife, so it's not like he got in a car accident and hit it.
Did he speak to his wife after the other comic left?
I don't know, but it was late. He posted super late, right before he went to bed.
Okay.
Like a message on. So he was coherent.
Yeah, because it appears that he drove from his show in Jacksonville back to Orlando.
Yeah.
That's why he got back so late. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's really nothing in between that we know of that happened. But there's an interview even going around from Sheriff Mina right here in Orange County where he just said that, although these injuries are severe, there were no signs of struggle. There was no sign of anything like roughhousing or anything like that went on beforehand. So it's
the comic friend of his didn't say he was complaining about his head hurting.
No. So
if I'd have slipped and fell, let's say that we were on a station trip somewhere, and I slipped and fell, and I rubbed the back of my head, and I was like, "What's up, man? I hit my head."
Yeah.
I would tell you,
right.
Not because I want you to be concerned, but.
Right.
Damn, what's wrong, man?
Yeah, just in conversation.
Yeah.
Well, and you would have thought he would have probably said something to his wife. Man, I fell today
hit
or
my
whatever.
head,
Nothing.
Yeah,
That's what's so
it's
weird
weird.
about it. There's no explanation, but experts say that this is fact. So
something hit him really hard, or he fell and hit really
So
hard.
I don't know. I mean, who knows if we'll ever really find out what happened? Just because, like Brian said, there's nothing that points to anything that happened other than what we've been told. So I don't know. It's crazy. Kodak Black. Now he was seen finally leaving the hospital. There's a video of him leaving Cedars-Sinai Monday, so yesterday afternoon in LA, and you can see that it looks like he's pretty severely injured after being shot after that Justin Bieber show. He's using a walker and moving pretty slowly, getting into the back of the car. He's also surrounded by a ton of bodyguards, so clearly he's taking a little extra precaution these days just to protect himself, but that's so crazy about what happened.
He's going to be that guy that if he comes to a party, everybody's leaving.
Yeah, he just can't stay out of trouble.
Yeah, like, oh, man, I'm leaving, dude. What's
He's
up, Kodak
always
Black up
in
here?
the headlines for something bad. Sometimes it's just like weird bad, but other times it's bad. Isn't he the dude that was just seen at the hockey game with like that girl on him? People couldn't figure out if she was twerking, if they were doing it.
And he was supposed to be in a box with a bunch of celebrities at the Super Bowl.
Was he?
But he got shot, so he couldn't go. But now they're going to be like, nah, he can't come.
No. Hey, who's in that box? Okay. Who? You see Kodak Black?
Yeah, because I just don't want to be around that.
Nah. If y'all want me to go, he can't go.
I mean, who gets shot at a Justin Bieber show? Seriously, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You almost don't tell that story.
Yeah.
I feel like the Justin Bieber part really has nothing to do with it, other than the fact that he was just leaving the Justin Bieber show.
Don't matter. You got shot at a Justin Bieber show.
What went on in the streets afterwards, I don't think had anything to do with Justin Bieber. But you're right. It does sound pretty.
Listen, and what Brian was saying, if it was a rap concert, it could have happened 5 miles down the road.
Yes.
It was because they were at so-and-so's concert.
Right. Yeah.
And he was at a Justin Bieber concert.
Right.
And
listen,
gang war broke out.
I've been to Justin Bieber shows back in the day, and they do get pretty rowdy.
Whatever.
I've been to a Justin Bieber show, too. And it's
Nothing
usually just
scarier than a teenage girl, let me tell you that.
Yeah, but they ain't
loud.
shooting.
Yeah, no, they're
it's
not.
extremely loud.
You might lose your hearing, but
yeah,
that's
you
about
might
as
get
far
your
as it
hair
goes.
pulled a little bit.
That's about it.
Yep.
Kodak Black said, I ain't going, man. All right, we come back. We want to see if we can help someone figure something out. We got side takers on the way right here on Johnny's House. Tuesday morning, it's 8:10, and this is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 48.
All right, we do this thing. It's called Side Takers. That's where you email us and tell us there's a situation that you would like our help in trying to figure out. So we throw it out to you. They tell their sides of the story, and you just tell us who would you side with. But you guys want to solve it and insult people. That's okay, as long as you're having fun with it. Now, we have two sisters. We have Summer and her little sister, Bailey. They're on hold right now. They got a little situation that involves a guy and dating, and somebody want to hook somebody up. So what you do first is when we come back, we're going to talk to them, let them tell their story, and then what you do is listen and tell us who to side with. And we'll give you a couple ways you can do it. Of course, we love talking. You can call us on the house phones. Social media's up. You can get the debate about that. You can text us on the XL Mobile, and you can watch and see what we do on our live stream, and then you can get in with some people there. There are people on live stream that become very, very good friends.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like every morning. They're in there talking to each other, so you can be a part of that. But the first thing you must do is listen to the story. When we come back, we'll have Summer, we'll have Bailey. They'll both tell their side of the story. Listen and say, you know what? This is who I side with, and we may ask you why, but we're not asking you to figure it out. All right, side takers, we're going to do that next right here on Johnny's House.
Psst. Hey, this is for our ladies out there. Guys, go ahead and turn the volume down just for a sec. Okay, ladies, just us. If you didn't get the Valentine's Day you were looking for, give it to yourself. Win a $100 Fair Villa Megastore gift card in our Insta-feed now at XL1067. You're welcome.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by covidclinic.org.
We have very slow traffic on eastbound I4 from before US 27 past Osceola Polk Line Road. From Osceola Parkway to State Road 535 from Kirkman Road most of the way up to Colonial. And southbound on the Greenway, they have an overturned cement truck with only 2 left express lanes getting by near the Curry Ford Toll Plaza. There's a wreck on Western Way at Buena Vista Drive and a crash on Silver Star Road at Mercy Drive. See traffic problems? Call the SafeTouchSecurity.com traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm Daisy Ash.
Living black means being the magnificent, incredible, unstoppable, tremendous human that you are.
Don't miss iHeartRadio Living Black 2022. Empowered by AT&T in celebration of all things black.
Powerful performances by Lizzo, Big Sean, Her, Moneybagg Yo, Ari Lennox, and the next generation of gospel artists.
Hear the untold stories that make the black experience so rich and meaningful. From the kitchen table with Sweetie to an open conversation about mental health in the black community.
We'll spotlight phenomenal black women entrepreneurs, sit in on Black Family Game Night, and meet young black people who are giving back.
Special appearances by J. Cole, Alicia Keys, John Legend, and so much more. Watch live February 23rd, exclusively on TikTok.
You know the Banks family, but not like this. Peacock's new original series reimagines the iconic Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but as a drama in modern-day America. Executive produced by Will Smith and Westbrook Studios, Bel-Air is streaming now exclusively on Peacock.
No girl wants to have a plain ring or something that she sees on all of her other friends' hand.
Meet Kelly Todd at International Diamond Center.
The ability to find a ring that is a reflection of her style, it makes a big difference.
And at IDC, that's easy. With diamonds in every shape and every size in stock and literally thousands of designer rings, the possibilities are endless.
Whether it's a oval solitaire with stackable bands, a rose gold mounting with a square diamond in it, and a white gold stackable band with it, being able to identify with their look where they have their own style, I think is very important.
So don't make her compromise. Whatever your budget, IDC has the ability to help you create that one-of-a-kind ring.
We cater to clients with a $1,500 budget. We cater to clients with a $2.3 million budget.
And with non-commissioned experts who listen and guide you every step of the way, it's easy to create the ring of her dreams at IDC.
It's not a selling environment at all.
International Diamond Center, 4 convenient Orlando locations.
This Valentine's Day, give yourself a gift that'll make you love your smile. At Byte.com, it's easy to get the straighter teeth you've always wanted without leaving home. Byte Invisible Teeth Aligners cost thousands less than traditional braces and are doctor-directed. A great new smile and more self-confidence? What's not to love? Right now, get an at-home impression kit for $14.95 plus a free professional LED whitening kit with your aligner purchase at Byte.com. That's BYTE.com.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars,
821. This is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it's 48.
All right, it is time for Side Takers. What's going to happen now is you're going to listen to two individuals. They're going to tell their sides of the story. And then all you have to do is when we ask you to call in and tell us who you side with. All right, let's see. Let's say good morning to Summer. Summer, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Good. And Brian, if you can connect that to line 5, please.
Yes,
and this is her sister, Bailey. Hey, Bailey, how are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm good, thanks.
Good,
How
good.
are you?
Good. All right, Summer, let's start with you. Kick us off. Tell us what's going on with Side Takers.
Yeah, so I have been dating an amazing guy. He is like pretty much everything I've ever wanted. And he has a younger brother that's my sister's age. And he also is like, I mean, he's an amazing guy. He's super smart. He's like an A+ student. And he just like, he really like has his, like everything together. Like he's a great catch. And my sister here, Bailey, has been kind of interested in maybe like possibly going on a date with him or meeting up with him. And I'm just not a huge fan of it. Like, you know, it's my boyfriend's brother, and I just don't, you know, like Bailey, obviously, like I love you so much, but it's like,
what's wrong with Bailey?
I just don't know if you're really ready to take it seriously.
What's wrong?
Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with me. You know, like, I think she just thinks, you know, because I'm her younger sister, and
okay,
you know, I'm not as like as settled yet as she is, but we have, you know, a few years in between us. She's a few years older than me, and like, so I'm still trying to figure things out.
All right, Bailey, I'm looking at your email because both of y'all are trying not to say what's all right, so you're and this guy are the same age. Now, he has been in Europe studying abroad for a year. He's an A student. They said he could be a model if he want to. So, Summer, what do you do? What do you do right now? You're in your career?
Yeah, I work in sales. I have a sales job. And again, like, you know, he is a great job. Obviously, he has a great future ahead of him. He's like, you know, he really wants to like be successful. And
what does Bailey do? Bailey, what do you do?
So I work as a server in a restaurant, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that because I like the schedule, and honestly, I make a good amount of money because I work at a place that, like, you know, it's a pretty popular place, and you know,
you work because you like the schedule they give you.
Yeah, I
mean, that's a big thing these
I
days.
can have more flexibility than having, you know, the kind of job that Summer has.
And according to this, Summer, you said there's no freaking way that you're going to introduce your sister to this young man.
No, because I keep telling her. I mean, she's kind of like in this phase of her life where she's out partying and having fun, and me and my boyfriend are getting super serious. Like, I have been telling her, like, I'm pretty sure that he might, you know, pop the question pretty soon. And Bailey's been kind of rude to my boyfriend, has, like, kind of blown him off. And it's like she just isn't taking it seriously, and she wants, like, to meet his brother. Like, I don't think so.
Now, you're nice on the radio, but it has here you say Bailey's a train wreck.
Well, she's
not a train wreck.
You just don't want her to jam up your situation. Like, I don't know why you won't just say that.
I know.
So you're in a good situation, and you're afraid she gonna jam up your situation by being not a good match with this dude.
Yeah. I mean, like, it could ruin my relationship.
Right. No, I get you. I know. Look, you don't want to be the one that brings the friend to the party that messes up the party. I understand.
Right.
Now, Bailey. So do you go? How many nights a week do you go out?
I go out every weekend, but it's just on the weekend, you know, like Friday, Saturday. like
Sunday?
sometimes
Monday,
Sunday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
It's not like I go out partying every day of the week. You know, I think a lot of people do this. I'm definitely not the only person who goes out on the weekends. You know,
well, in the service industry too.
Yes,
so
yes.
you live a different life than the 9-to-5er.
Now, Bailey, when's the last time you had a boyfriend?
I haven't really had like a boyfriend or like a serious relationship in a while. I have mostly just like a lot of friends, and like a lot of them are male friends, and it's like it's, you know,
I got you.
I mean, it's not how it sounds. Like there's a lot of like platonic friends in here.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
what?
I mean, I guess I've had friends with benefits, but that's like mostly it's just it's really just like platonic friends. So and I don't see anything wrong with that.
Bailey, why have you been kind of cold to Summer's her boyfriend? She said you just kind of like, hey, bye, whatever.
Well, I guess I didn't mean to be rude, you know. I had my own stuff going on at the time, and I was just like busy doing my own thing. So I didn't really, at the time that, you know, I met him, well, there was like a couple of times that I met him, and like those times, I was just,
wow, Bailey.
I was busy and couldn't really like stay and talk, and
yes,
you know, and also it's her boyfriend, not mine. So I didn't really want to get involved or anything.
What is it about this his brother that has you so I need to meet him?
Yeah, well, I recently saw a photo of him on Facebook, and I just think that he's like really attractive. He's also my age, so I think that's also good. Yeah, and he's just like, he, you know, he's like in really great physical shape. He seems like, you know, a cool guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like it could work out between us, you know?
Gotcha. And Summer, you're like, not this one.
I mean,
not this one.
Listen, like she basically is saying, she thinks he's hot. She wants to bang him. And
God.
then,
Look, I'm finding it very hard to find what's wrong with her situation. I'll be honest. Like, I mean, I see what you're saying. That you don't want, on the surface, you don't want her to jam up your situation. On the other hand, I mean, she's just living the life a lot of people are living. It's like, let me get this dude, man.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Well, not with my relationship. Like, there's a million other guys. Like, why can't she find another? Like, she can. She can easily find.
Okay.
She's super hot. You know, she goes out. Like, she can find another guy.
Right,
you know,
but if I want
my
something and I'm at one grocery store, I'm not going to drive across the street to the other grocery store to get it because it's right here in front of me. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one instead.
All right. Hold on a second. Let's put them on hold.
You need to handle your relationship, and you ain't got to worry about it.
Here's the situation. You got Summer and Bailey. Summer's the older sister. Bailey's the younger. Summer's been in this relationship with this amazing guy. I think he's about ready to pop the question. He has a younger brother that's Bailey's age who's been studying abroad for the last year. A student, good-looking guy, got his stuff together. Bailey's like, hook me up. Someone's like, no. Girl. First of all, you ain't got your train wreck. You got all these boyfriends. I'm not trying to do this. You meet this guy, mess it up, might mess up my relationship. I ain't trying to have you do that. Bailey's like, come on, sis. Let me meet the guy. Well, it's going to be on y'all. If you side with bigger sister, she will not meet her boyfriend's little brother. You side with Bailey, they're going for it. Now, I do believe that they may listen, but again, I don't think they will. I think Summer has a mind made up what's going to happen here. Anyway, but it's up to you. This is Side Takers, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You can text on the XL Mobile, and we'll read it. That's 41067. Get into it on social media and in live stream if you want to talk about it there. If you side with Summer, she will not introduce her sister to the guy. If you side with Bailey, then I think she'll think about it, at least hooking it up. Who do you side with on Side Takers? Adele and Easy on Me on Johnny's House. It's 8:39.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it is 51.
Side takers we have on hold right now, Summer and Bailey. They're two sisters. Summer has a great job dating an amazing guy. Bailey is still trying to find a way. Very attractive, goes out every weekend, never has a boyfriend, just friends. Summer's boyfriend's younger brother, he's the same age as Bailey, has been studying abroad in Europe for about a year. A student, good-looking fella, plays soccer, say great physical shape, could be a model if he wanted to. Bailey saw a photo, said, hey, hook a sister up. I'd like to meet him. Summer's like, nope, no freaking way. You are a train wreck. You met my boyfriend a couple times, and you kind of just blew him off saying hello, goodbye. Summer says, listen, just go ahead and let me meet the guy. Summer's like, no. Bailey says, please. I think with a guy like this, we can have some fun. And Summer says, no, because you might mess up my thing. If you side with Summer, he will not meet Bailey when he comes into town next week. You side with Bailey, the introduction will be made. Who do you side with on Side Takers? Colleen, good morning. Colleen, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, who do you side with?
I'm going to side with Bailey.
The younger sister, okay? Explain.
Yes. So I feel, you know, if Summer is confident in her relationship and that she thinks that this guy is the one, that he's going to pop the question, I feel that no matter what goes on with his brother and Bailey, I feel like Summer should be confident in her relationship with her current boyfriend and shouldn't let that change that. She shouldn't be worried about what goes on. I guess, you know, I don't know the ages, but I would assume that everybody is old enough to live their own lives, be independent, and you shouldn't have to worry about each other.
Okay. She might be Summer may be afraid that Bailey might chew them up, spit them out, and then if they get married, it's going to be awkward for the rest of their lives. I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, family is always never perfect. There's always something to work on in family.
That's true.
Or you just don't hang out with them.
That's true.
That works for me.
All right, Colin. Thanks, man. Thank you for your opinion. John, good morning. Who do you side with on Side Takers?
Good morning, John. I'm going to have to side with the older sister.
Okay, you say it. Okay, go ahead.
I honestly, just by listening to, like, the younger sister, she just wants to jump his bones, to be honest.
I just don't know what the problem with that is.
About that. Like, she's still doing her best thing. Hey, girl, live your life, but your older sister's just watching out for you, just saying, hey, no, time is everything. So right now, nah.
All right. B, what would
someone coming from an older brother? You always got to watch out.
Right. Nah. B, what were you saying?
I just don't see why that is such a negative thing. Like, I get, like, people would be afraid it might mess up my relationship, but
because I've been in that situation where it's like, oh, let me hook up with your friend and stuff like that. My friends are like, nah, bro, like, you're not at the time and place right now to be like that. So I understand and I appreciate it because it's a lesson learned. Like, you know, maybe I should, you know, before doing anything else, I should fix myself before meeting a nice, genuine guy. Like, if he's all the stuff that she's looking for, but she's not fixing herself, she just needs to, like, you know, it's timing. It's timing.
I got you. I just didn't get the impression that she thought she needed to be fixed. Yeah. She's just doing what she does.
No.
And so if that's the case, look, I don't need your blessing. I got social media. I could track this man down myself.
Yeah, but I mean,
I see what you're saying.
Like, the older sister decided to point out she just wants to bang him. I mean,
dang. All right, let's see. And Todd, who do you side with on Side Takers?
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the older sister, Summer.
Okay, explain.
The reason is this: one, she's the older sister. She knows her younger sister. She knows what type of sister she has. And my whole thing is this: if they truly should meet, it should go through Summer's boyfriend. Maybe she should speak to him and have him talk to her brother and see if her brother may be interested in it. Then he can approach the younger sister. I don't think it's wise for Bailey to come after him or she be the aggressor saying, hey, let me meet him. And, you know, she doesn't have a problem finding a guy. She doesn't really want a relationship or haven't been one in some time. So she's all about love. She's just trying to have some fun. And Summer just really, she's in it for the long haul, and she doesn't want to be embarrassed in a relationship. And at the same time, something like that, it could really cause issues. I mean, the second date, say it doesn't work out, and then all of a sudden they don't like each other. Then the family try to get together, and it's just a mess. is going to be a complete crap show. I think she needs to leave it alone. Leave it alone. Go find another dude, or maybe see if he might be interested, or show a picture and then have him pursue if that's the case. But Bailey needs to sit down and leave that alone. Don't try to pursue that guy.
Yeah,
need to stay away. Let her sister enjoy her happy relationship, and it's not about confidence. It's about respect. She knows how she is, and she has no real intentions. So why would she even set up something like that could be potentially drama or heartbreaking for her sister?
I'm going to put you on hold. Goodness.
He feels very strongly about this.
B, what is that over there on the XL Mobile?
XL Mobile, powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need a check, call Dan Newland. It's pretty close. It's about 50-50. A lot of people are saying the same thing, like, she's just trying to look out for her relationship. But there's a lot of people saying, man, Bailey's getting judged a little hard.
I know.
Just for living a normal life. Man, maybe they balance each other out. Like, look, I got a brother. I wouldn't necessarily recommend him for anybody.
Okay.
But if somebody wanted, I'd be like, here's what I'm going to tell you about him.
It's on y'all.
You go do you. Here's your information.
Detroit, what are they saying over there?
On the live stream, it seems like a lot of people are saying that they side with Summer, just saying that it'll be awkward if things don't work out, and then it does kind of fall back on Summer and make her look bad for trying to hook Bailey up with the brother. And also, somebody pointed out saying that if Summer and her boyfriend get married, the other sister and the brother are in a relationship, they're going to have to break up because they'll be family. Technically, no, they won't be. They'll
have to break up because they're family.
They're not going to be family. Will it be weird? Yes, but are they technically family? No.
All right, 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067. You want to text it over the XL Mobile? It's 41067. Put it on social media. Summer, there will not be an introduction. Bailey, she will introduce her to Summer's boyfriend, a little brother who's coming to town. Who do you side with? We'll have that answer when you come back on Johnny's House.
This is Johnny's House, XL 1067.
854, I need to find a winner of Side Takers. You got Summer and her little sister Bailey. Summer's been in a relationship for about over a year now. I think they're going to go to the next level. Her sister Bailey, very attractive, goes out every weekend. And she, Summer's boyfriend has a younger brother who's about to come to the town. He's been in Europe for about the last year, studying, a student, good-looking fella, plays soccer. And Bailey's like, hey, I'd like to meet him. Summer's like, no, you are a train wreck. There's no way I'm going to introduce you to my boyfriend's brother because you are out of control. You haven't had a boyfriend. You got these meaning relationships, and it might mess up my situation, so no. And Bailey's like, he's a nice guy. I'm a nice-looking girl. Let us hook up. No, no, no. Well, if you side with Summer, there will not be an introduction. You side with Bailey, an introduction will be made, and we'll see what happens from there. All right. From up and down the halls, from calling us on the house phones, on social media, the live stream, it was very close, but they sided with you, Summer. No introduction. How you feel about that?
Yes, I am very happy. I kind of knew that was how it was going to end up, but I'm glad the people sided with me. Sorry, Bailey.
Bailey, how you feel about all this?
Well, that's just not fair. I mean, I'm not sure why people would side with Summer because I explained, my side of the story and my situation, and, I don't really get it. I really wanted to meet this guy.
Do you think he could be the guy that turns everything around for you? Just say, you know what, it's time for me to get out of the game and settle down and,
Yeah, right.
I actually do think so. He seems like he could be that kind of guy,
Look, I don't usually get involved in this stuff, but I actually disagree with this verdict. I think, look, and I don't even think you have to find someone to be the one to settle you down. You're just trying to have some fun. Maybe you're just trying to have some fun.
I mean, yeah, I'm still young.
Right.
Too, so, I should be able to still have fun.
I just think everyone's trying to throw a little salt in the game. That's all I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of salt being thrown.
And Summer, your thing is, hey, don't try it. This goes sour. It might put a little ripple in my relationship, and I ain't even trying to have that.
Yeah. Yes. No, I'm having me and my boyfriend are in a really good spot. We might be getting engaged. It'd be weird. I just don't want to mess it up. There's a million other guys that she can find easily.
All right. Well, listen, Bailey, you're invited to the Cupid Underrun coming up this Saturday.
Yeah, maybe there'll be one there for you.
Maybe there'll be one there. But you guys do what you want to do. They sided with Summer and Bailey. I think both of you guys have some talking to do because now you know how your sister really feels about you. But that ain't none of our business. That's another time for another show. But good luck, and I hope everything works out for both of you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Man, I think Bailey's hurt.
Well, I mean, she got trashed by everybody for just having fun and being young.
That made my brain hurt.
Did it really?
A little bit.
I mean, she did say a lot, and she called it platonic and not platonic. I didn't want to call her out. I waited till they hung up.
I like platonic. I've never heard that one.
Because it doesn't exist.
Oh, platonic. Wow.
It's because it's not a word.
It's not
That's
a
why
word.
You've never heard.
Wow.
Oh, man.
And Summer's like, you ain't messing up my thing. Forget all that, man.
I mean, I see both sides of it. I think if it didn't work out well, that's going to fall back on Summer, and it could potentially make her bad. But at the same time, Bailey doesn't sound all that bad. She's a 28-year-old girl just living her life.
Just living her life.
Yeah.
That's all. All right. Let's move on. Detroit, your time. What's going on, girl?
Some potential baby news, and you're going to hear it here first.
Oh, breaking news. Baby news. You want to hear that?
Baby.
3 minutes away, right here, Johnny's house.
XL1067 has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Happy. That's happy. HAPPY. Enter it now. XL1067.com.
What's up? This is Billie Eilish.
What's up, everybody? This is Justin Bieber.
This is Dua Lipa.
1067.
Orlando.
Now, the Johnny's House Entertainment News with Ray.
So, there are some photos that are floating around
Okay.
of Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner out for a little stroll on Valentine's Day, and it kind of looks like Sophie Turner might have a baby bump.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
So, obviously, her and Joe kept their last pregnancy pretty under wraps. I don't think they ever really made an official announcement or anything.
Okay.
So, they have a 19-month-old daughter now, who they, again, are, keep her under wraps. They don't really post about her. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people are speculating that Sophie Turner might be pregnant again. So maybe we'll hear more about it. But
you heard it first right here that maybe, quite possibly, it is assumed that it may happen and she may be pregnant.
It hasn't really been reported anywhere. I just had somebody send it to me this morning, and looking at the photos, it does look like Sophie might have a little baby bump.
And if you go by what they've done in the past, they didn't announce it then either.
Yeah. This is kind of how it was. They found out with the last pregnancy is just, you see her out and about. She's got the little bump. She's seen kind of holding her belly. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But I'm hoping for another Jonas baby. That's exciting.
Most of these celebrity pregnancies turn out to be true.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, everyone shoots them down, and then you kind of forget about them, and then...
Well, what happens is they want to keep it private, but they also want to live their lives.
Right.
I want to go out somewhere.
Yeah, Rihanna talked about it. She's like, it was very hard for me to find fashion, but then her friends started noticing she wasn't smoking weed, and they're like, now we know.
That's a dead giveaway.
But I'll give her friends credit, because most of the time you hear sources, and she kept her friends tight.
Yeah.
So I'll give her credit for that.
Yeah, that's good. So Whoopi Goldberg did return to The View yesterday after her 2-week suspension due to her comments for the Holocaust. And, she immediately addressed it. Yeah, she did immediately. Just saying, it's nice being on a show like this because they are The View, and that's what they do is they share their views. And she just said, it's hard to kind of get in what you want to say in 5 minutes when it's an information and topics that they talk about, but she just said that she's listened to what everybody had to say, and she's grateful, and she hopes that it keeps important conversations happening.
She ain't apologize for saying something stupid.
It doesn't sound like she really
No,
did. I didn't watch her full apology, I guess, or how she addressed it, but it doesn't sound like she really straight up said sorry.
She tried to blame it on the format of the show. I didn't get to say my full. No, you said your full thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, I don't care if y'all want to let her back, but I'm just saying then you can't go around firing everybody else.
Right.
That's what everyone says. Look, you got to be careful because at some point you're going to get canceled.
Yep.
It always comes around. So if you're all about that, cool. Just understand you can't be mad at this person, and not this person. You got to do it all.
Yep. So here's a name you haven't heard in a while. James Blunt. Remember him?
Yeah.
You're a beautiful guy.
Was that your boy? Was that the one you used to love his music and I used to give you a hard time about it? Who was that artist?
No.
You remember when you first started working here, there was an artist.
Louis Capaldi.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was Louis Capaldi.
Yeah, okay.
They're similar.
Okay, gotcha.
James Blunt is just the you're beautiful guy.
Yeah, James Blunt, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
So he, I guess, is absolutely hilarious on Twitter, and he's kind of going viral right now because I guess there's been a protest outside of New Zealand's parliament over some vaccine mandates and, other related issues.
Okay.
So the police started playing stuff like the Macarena and some Barry Manilow and Baby Shark to kind of, annoy the people into going away. So James Blunt suggested on Twitter, how about you try playing my song, You're Beautiful? But apparently it backfired because the protesters started singing along. That's a classic song.
It is a classic song.
I can see why it's annoying for him because he performs it night after night after night after night after night.
That really was his one hit.
Yes. Yes, that's what you come to see him here. Perform. I get
think
it.
That's so funny. So we do officially have hosts for the Oscars. And yes, I say hosts because there are 3 of them.
Okay.
It's going to be Regina Hall, Amy Schumer, and Wanda Sykes.
Okay.
So it's the first time having 3 women co-hosts and the first time since 1987 having at least 3 hosts.
That's 3 more reasons not to watch.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Yeah?
I mean, I love me some Wanda Sykes. I think she's hilarious.
It totally depends.
Amy Schumer, I can give or take.
I've seen Wanda Sykes twice, and she's either super funny or she's super political, and I lean towards the funny. And I don't know what she'll do when she's in front of like
the crowd,
like her people.
Well, you would
'cause
think
Hollywood is her people.
You would think at that point, well, most of the hosts, the celebrities, the comedian side will pick fun at people that are there.
You would think, yeah. So it just depends on what you get.
In like today's climate, I feel like every award show takes some kind of political stance.
Maybe that's
to
why I
it,
just don't
you
watch
know?
any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Listen, let's find out what is trending in the world. We'll do that next right here on Johnny's House. Orlando's number one hit music station is 909, and this is Johnny's House.
It's going to be a partly cloudy day today with highs around 72. Right now it is 51.
Catch your breath, ma'am, and tell us what is trending.
As we mentioned earlier, it is National Singles Awareness Day. So if you weren't aware of being single,
you were aware yesterday.
You know now. Also trending all morning long today, Best Valentine's Day. So it seems like a lot of people really enjoyed their experience yesterday.
Good.
Clearly, if it's trending on Twitter, there's many, many people that are sharing about how this year was just their best one yet. So that's good
should brag
for
on it. You
those
have a
who
good
are,
one.
you know, happy and in a relationship. There's an Airbnb host that is going viral after somebody that booked their Airbnb shared a video on TikTok showing that they have a coin-operated air conditioning system.
I love it. I love it.
The owner was apparently just so sick of people cranking the AC and running up the energy bill. So they now make it coin-operated. So if you want it to be a little chillier in here, that's going to cost you.
Okay.
So I think that's pretty funny. I mean, it makes sense, especially because a lot of times when people, I mean, maybe this is just from my experience, But when you stay at an Airbnb, you
don't care about it.
No, you
care about the
don't.
electricity.
No,
You
I wanna
don't.
be
It's just like when you go to a hotel. The first thing we do when we go into a hotel room is crank the AC all the way down.
That's right.
I've stayed at Airbnbs now though, where the person can control it, the nest. Like,
Yeah.
So like, if you turn it up, they turn it back.
Yeah.
Like, look, we ain't playing these games with you.
That's funny.
It says on the thing, don't go below 76. If you do, they're like, change it right back.
That's really funny. So we mentioned this yesterday in What's Trending, all the drama that's going on with that 15-year-old figure skater from Russia. Tons of stuff still trending about it today. There's a ton of other athletes that are weighing in. I mean, you have Adam.
I don't get it. They said, okay, if she competes and she gets the gold, she won't get the medal.
Well, she gets the medal, but it cancels the whole medal ceremony. So, like, let's say, like, the U.S. takes the gold, but she takes the bronze. They don't do the medal ceremony because she placed. So, like, a lot of people are saying that's not fair, that we're changing the Olympic experience for athletes that are competing fairly to, accommodate somebody who failed a drug test.
And
it's plain
everybody's
and
saying
simple.
she shouldn't even be competing.
No, they should
technically
just kick her out.
she shouldn't. But, like, the other side of it is, like, she's only 15 years old. So, clearly it's not like...
In 4 more years, she'll be 19. She can do it again.
Right. But people are saying, like, in her defense, it's not necessarily her fault. It's her trainers and the people around her that failed her. She's coming out and saying that it was just a mix-up with her grandpa's heart med. So... I don't know. It's crazy. But like we mentioned yesterday, too, I mean, Sha'Carri Richardson obviously has a reason to be upset about this. Because the drug that this girl failed for was a performance enhancement. You know, Sha'Carri Richardson failed for smoking weed. Okay, that's not enhancing anything.
I lost my grandmother.
But that argument is not really valid. It's on the
no,
ban
it's
list.
not. I mean, you
So both are on
fail
the
a drug
ban
test,
list.
you fail a drug test.
Right. So just treat them the same is the
Right.
argument. Like
Right.
I don't. It doesn't matter what she did. They treat them the same. Like
She's
it's on
banned,
the, if it's on the ban list. If French fries are on the ban list and you eat French fries, then you can't compete.
It doesn't matter if
Right.
you thought they were fries French.
Right.
Yeah.
You
So
did it.
If
you're
it's
out.
on the banned list, it's on the banned list. You can't compete.
Adam Rippon, that's a former figure skater that competed in the Olympics. He's speaking out about it a lot, and I just think what he had to say was just very valid. Like I said before, he's just saying, like, every other athlete is having their whole competition and their whole experience altered to accommodate the athlete that failed the drug test. He's like, that's not fair. She's not suffering any consequences, and now every skater in this competition has to go into it knowing that it's not a clean event.
Yeah.
So it's
she
sad.
said-
It really
and
is.
In her current state, even though this didn't happen until December, she is still favored to win.
Mm-hmm.
So that means nobody's going to have an award ceremony. Ain't nobody getting nothing.
Yeah, and that's not fair.
No, it's not fair.
Like if
send her home.
If I've competed and I've trained for this for essentially my whole life, but I didn't have performance enhancement drugs and I got a gold medal, but I can't even celebrate at a ceremony because this little girl over here failed her drug test. That's sad.
That is sad. What are you going to do? All right. When we come back, Florida is leading the country in something, and I think when we tell you what it is, you'll totally agree. We'll tell you what it is next on Johnny's House.
Hey, what's up? It's Brian from Johnny's House. You guys know I'm good for at least 2 or 3 bad jokes a morning, but I'm also good for those bad jokes in the afternoon as well, along with all your favorites from the 80s, 90s, and today at Magic 107.7, 2 to 7 each weekday.
This traffic center is brought to you by the one and only attorney Dan Newland.
This report is sponsored by Duncan.
Can you believe that Valentine's Day was already this week? I feel like the beginning of this new year has gone by so quickly, and before you know it, summer will be here in Central Florida. So why not prep for that now? Think about it, the razor bumps or the unwanted hair or the stubble or irritation. You don't have to deal with that by going to Ideal Image Med Spa. I started my treatments on my underarms years ago, and then I was hooked after that. I started my legs, my bikini area, and with each treatment, I just get more and more confidence and, of course, more and more time time back not having to shave. And yes, love is in the air at Ideal Image, and they would like to share the love by giving you up to 70% off laser hair removal. Also, ask about their extra Valentine's Day special packages going on all month long. Ideal Image Med Spa is America's #1 choice for laser hair removal, and you'll totally see that when you check out your private complimentary consultation and treat yourself to laser hair removal with up to 70% off. From your cell phone, call pound 250, say the keyword Radio Ray. That's pound 250 to say the keyword Radio Ray. You'll be connected in seconds. With locations in Uptown Altamont, Dr. Phillips, Waterford, and Lakeland, tell them that Ray from XL sent you with Medical Director Michael McClure, MD.
Now through February 16th, join a clean and spacious Planet Fitness for zero enrollment and only $10 a month. With tons of equipment and free fitness training, it's the perfect place for everybody.
Even me, Mr. I can't sleep at night, so I keep dozing off during the day.
Especially you, Snoozy. You'll rest easier and feel fit-tacular. Join in Clubber at planetfitness.com. Zero enrollment, $10 a month. Cancel anytime. Deal ends February 16th. Join any of our 35 area locations, including our newest, coming soon to Winter Springs. See Club for details.
All right, what's up, live streamers? We're just talking to you and Brian, the truck driver Brian. We understand that a little, what was it, a crab?
Turtle.
A little turtle has reached out to you. Is this correct, sir?
Check your Instagram messages.
Check your Insta messages. They hit you in the DM.
Truck driver Brian still even
Yeah, I saw him earlier. He was up in there a little bit ago.
Don't worry, he has some sort of thing that pages him if
Yes.
we say his name.
Truck driver Brian, are you there? Hello.
Breaker.
Oh, he left.
Breaker 19. You got your ears on.
Well, he was talking about meeting the young lady that was a turtle. What she said, she messaged him.
Daytona's always been huge.
Nah.
So huge, in fact, that it can't be confined to one weekend. No, it deserves a whole week.
He went to bed.
With 5 days.
Did he mention early this morning that that the young lady reached out to him?
In the making and entertainment that's the envy of the nation.
Because it is.
Daytona Speed Weeks, presented by Advent Health.
Brian, somebody said, yo.
16th through the 20th. Get your tickets today at Daytona International Speedway.com.
Yo, Brian Graham.
What? I'm working. I'm not even looking at the live stream right now.
Her name is Ashley. Ashley, what do you want? Hola, what's going on? What's good, people?
Oh, they can hear the commercials.
How's that?
Well, they couldn't hear that one anyway. Only one or every third one.
The Ashley girl just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I was in the middle of working at the same time. I wasn't paying attention.
He said hello.
I'm a terrible person.
He sent us, Truck Driver Brian sent us a nice little gift, too. It was pretty cool.
All right.
Turtle driver now. I've traveled to Iowa from Marion, my house, and your home run with me. Oh. Says she's gonna make the rum go worldwide, go national. What is that informational sheet I had? So what's on your mind, guys? SeaWorld was a lot of fun. We're gonna put up the video for the roller coaster tomorrow. Yeah, I was screaming a whole lot.
Yeah,
a lot.
It was loud. I was right there next to him.
Yes,
it was loud. If we were on a date, I would have left you in the park. If we were on a date, I'd have said, "I'm not hanging out with this bitch all day."
I understand. I told you. It wasn't like I ain't. You caught you off guard. I told you. Road rage.
You've got 3 minutes. That's plenty of time to get water. You do.
By the way, I saw the video of Snoop smoking halftime. I think everybody saw that video.
It's legal in L.A. anyway. So it doesn't even matter. You don't think Snoop's got a card? I guarantee you he's got like 10.
Oh, doesn't he have a company?
Yeah. I'm certain that he's allowed to smoke. Like legally. Yeah. Although I don't know, like in buildings in LA you can't smoke. So I don't know about the rules in SoFi Stadium. So he might have broken the smoking in general rule. Because like you can't smoke inside certain buildings. So I guess that would probably.
Let's see here. Johnny, are you going to go back to doing Friday Night Lives? Yeah, I'll do it every now and then. If I'm not doing anything on a Friday, I'll just you know.
What the hell's he doing
here? I don't know. I think that's what that whole thing is about.
Him?
No, the thing that they got, I think sales might be all coming in the building.
Oh, jeez.
Today.
Well, then we got to get out of here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see.
I was not expecting 50 Cent at the halftime show, although I had heard that it was possible. I was more expecting Ice Cube because L.A. It Was a Good Day would have been a good song to do.
He and Dre are cool now, right?
Yeah.
Cologne.
He stuck his head to the window. I don't know what he wanted, though. He didn't come in.
Maybe it's also just my heightened pregnancy senses.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I haven't been out there.
But
let's see.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were expecting a holographic Tupac.
Yeah, as soon as they hit, I thought it was like, okay, so where are they gonna put Tupac?
Instead, we got upside down 50 Cent.
he's a thick man.
No, 50 is under Eminem. Eminem he's an Eminem artist, so they're good. And Eminem was in an episode of Black Mafia Family. All right, we're back in 30 seconds.
All right, guys.
Peace out, G.
.23 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it is 51.
All right, new poll just came out and pretty much said that Florida leads the nation in pretty much road rage. And they said, just listen, when you're out and you're driving, be careful on the road. That's pretty much it. That's all I can tell you is be careful on the road. So every now and then we like to check in with you and find out what your latest brush with road rage. And I mentioned mine the other day, a couple weeks ago, where this woman was just angry. I mean, her eyes, I think if she had a gun, she would have shot me. I tried to apologize. Didn't mean to cut her off. I didn't see her. And
you thought you were apologizing, but I still think maybe it looked like you were kind of poking fun at her. You were taunting her.
Look, your apology wave, if it's the one you showed there, was more of a throw your hands up in the air, like what?
Yeah.
Than a
like,
wave.
Hey, and she's like, hey, and then she hit me with the double.
I'm a fan of the double bird. I like that.
If she had superhuman skills, the way she threw that out there, it would have stretched through her car, through my windshield, and choked me. And I don't know anything in life that would just make me that mad. I mean, do you think it's like people here? I mean, the weather's been okay lately, so in the summertime when it happens, I'm like, you know what, the heat gets to everybody, blah, 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 blah. But it hasn't. I mean, the weather's been kind of nice, a little dreary every now and then, but what makes you that angry, mad?
I don't think we should take credit or blame for them because they don't live here. They're from other places. Y'all are in transplants. Everyone came here when COVID came, And now all y'all driving crazy.
Oh,
now, we've
my
always been a little
goodness.
crazy, but we never topped the list.
Wow.
This is you guys.
Wow.
Welcome.
A new survey shows Florida topped the nation in road rage, and all they say is the Highway Patrol says, protect yourself and avoid confrontation.
They said,
protect yourself.
Protect yourself before you wreck yourself.
Man.
That's their new slogan.
And Detroit is one who talks to traffic, and I don't get the anger.
Yeah, I have road rage. But in my defense, I grew up around road rage.
So that's what you know.
If you've driven in a car with my dad or even my uncle has the worst road rage. And when we were younger, we always used to fight over who got to drive with Uncle Don because it was entertainment to us. Like, we loved watching how angry he got at literally every driver, like for no reason. If you were driving in front of him, he hated you.
Wow.
Even if you were going the speed limit, even if you were going 5 under the speed limit, get out of my way.
Just because you were in front of him. That was the only reason.
Yes.
I have a hint of that. It's not rage, it's impatience. I've got so much impatience.
Yeah, I do too.
Like I can't deal with the lack of common sense or common driving skills.
Mm-hmm. And just like you said, a lot of it stems from people's stupidity. Like just the other night, driving in my neighborhood. Everybody knows the speed limit in a neighborhood is 25, right?
Yeah.
That's something that I tend to go a little faster than that, but I try not to mess with that because there's like children playing, you know? This car cut me off in my neighborhood. Literally flew around me in my neighborhood.
And what did you
do?
do?
So I flashed my brights at them, and Evan was like, why are you doing that? I was like, why are they doing that? They're going like 45 and a 25.
Your man don't even understand why you did that.
No, he was like, what is that going to change? I was like, nothing, but it's going to let them know that they're stupid.
Right.
And they said right at that moment, oh wow.
Hopefully that person was in their car saying, wow, I'm stupid.
Oh, wow, that person flashed their lights. I am stupid.
They probably didn't sleep like that night.
I hope they didn't.
The worst thing I've seen of road rage, it was coming off the I-4 ramp at 50. And these cars were going in the opposite direction. And these guys had to be, I'd say, late 50, early 60s. And they got out of the car, and they attempted to fight each other.
That's just
and
dumb.
these two people didn't have – you could tell they hadn't fought in probably 30, 40 years. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen because one threw a punch and the other one threw his leg up. He tried to kick, but he couldn't get up that high.
Yeah.
And
See, I have impatience, but I don't ever let it get to the point where I'm going to do anything physical.
Yes.
I would never get out of my car.
I need to hit you.
Like I'd say things, and I don't, but even not at the person. Like I just say it in the car.
Yes.
So unfortunately, I'm probably creating the next generation of me with my son.
I just think it's just something inside that the traffic just brought it out to make you want to get out of the car and physically fight someone.
Yeah, I ain't got that.
I've said stuff to people before, but it was mainly like they were going after me for no reason, and all I did was I said, "Are you okay?"
Here's the confusing thing that I have for you, Detroit, is that you're afraid of your own shadow.
I am afraid of everything.
Why would you talk some junk to
someone?
someone?
There's some kind of power I feel when I am behind the wheel. I can't explain it. I really, truly can't.
I appreciate the honesty.
Driving brings out the worst in me. It makes me a version of myself that even I'm scared of sometimes.
There's movies you won't even watch because it's scary.
There's TV shows that I don't watch the show You because I'm too scared of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
there's commercials that scare me.
But if somebody cuts you off, this amazing woman comes who's fearless.
I turn into the Hulk when I'm driving.
I can talk to grown, just cuss them out and just go about my day.
Yep.
Sleep at night like that never happened.
I followed somebody before. Like, who does that? That's crazy.
Brian, what was that movie back in the day? It was a woman who did. She cut off a guy in a truck.
Oh, it was a good movie, too. It was recent. Remember?
Yeah. It was. Wasn't it called, like, Rage or something, or Road Rage? It was a movie literally about road rage. Was it not?
No, you're talking about the one with...
the most recent one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's his name? He gained a lot of weight for the part.
I know you're
from
talking
Australia.
About. Yeah. Russell Crowe.
Russell
right?
Crowe.
Okay.
Yeah, but there was an old school movie where this lady cut off a truck and this truck driver just followed her.
Oh, Joyride.
That
was a great movie.
Her.
Yeah.
You never knew who the driver was.
Unhinged is the other one.
Okay.
Unhinged.
Yep.
You should watch that.
The person that I followed, it's because I recognized their car from a couple days before when they tried to run me off the road. So I was just curious where they came from.
I don't get it. All right, we want to hear about your brush with road rage. We lead we top the nation on the road rage list. We are number one. What happened? How bad was it? Going to hook somebody up with some unlimited ride wristbands. The Osceola County Fair happening now through the 20th at the Osceola Heritage Park. But we got to hear your story, your brush with road rage. We try to check in with you every now and then so we can hear it. 407-919-1067, 877-919-1067, XL Mobile 41067. And you can tell us on social media if you like. Your brush with road rage. We top the nation in road rage right here. And we want to find out why. Let's hear your stories on Johnny's House. Justin Bieber and Ghost, be careful going to a Justin Bieber concert because a rap fight can break out and somebody get shot and all that good stuff, man. 6:39 is Johnny's house.
It's going to be partly cloudy today with highs around 72. Right now it is 55.
New survey shows Florida tops the nation in road rage incidents. Highway Patrol said protect yourself and if you can, avoid confrontations. So we want to hear about yours. It happens. Don't understand road rage, but it happens. We lead the nation in it. Denny, good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. How are you guys?
I am awesome. How are you and why are you screaming?
You got rage.
I don't know. I feel like because you're so far away.
Oh,
We are.
Okay. All right. All right. So tell us what happened. Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I'm going to give you one more pause.
Hello?
We got to move on. We're right here. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, we're right here.
I got phone rage. Hurry up.
Hello?
I do too. I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Tell us your story. Go ahead.
So I was in my early 20s. I just bought my brand new Dodge Stealth, my first car ever. And I pulled up to a light and there was this guy who was standing on the side of the road asking for change. He was in the crutches and he had one leg. But regardless, he came up and he banged on my window. And I told him, I don't have any money, dude. Leave me alone. And he kept banging on my window. And I was like, bro, if you hit my car one more time, I swear to you, I'm going to jump out this car. I'm going to knock you out. But because I'm probably like 95 pounds soaking wet, you just think you can do anything to me. It's dynamite. So he hit my car. I jumped out of the car. I knocked him off of his crutches. I banged him in his face. At the same time, the light turned green. I jumped in my car. People clapped on me, but I worked at the dog track, so all the cops worked there. So I went inside. I told the officers what had happened just because I didn't want to get in too much trouble, and they ended up buying me boxing gloves. I still have the boxing gloves.
So you knocked over a one-legged man in traffic.
He started it.
Just knocked him over and then told the police, and they gave you boxing gloves.
They did, because you shouldn't hit my brand new car. I mean, I warned you.
You knocked over a one-legged man asking for change to eat.
You can't put that on your resume. You can't count that as a W.
No, you can't.
I don't know if I counted it as a W, but I counted it as I stood my ground, my car is perfect, and you're not going to walk all over me because I'm 95 pounds.
You stood your ground against a man who can't stand his ground. Because he ain't got no leg.
And he was hungry. Daddy's like, whatever.
She's listening to herself on the
radio. All right, you hold on a second, because you're taking too long to respond. Allie, good morning.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Allie.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong with you all today? Allie, you okay?
My daughter with me in the first time in my car, and I had to talk about my husband today because that's exactly my husband. This is not like a one-time deal. This is him on a daily basis. So road rage, it's like in him, like Brian said, it's impatience plus rage plus everything. If you get in his car, you get nauseous because that's him. Like no van can. Van, if he wishes, he'll make them disappear, literally. Because, it's a van. I'm not going behind them. They go too slow. That's the kind of feeling.
Now, Allie, he does this every time he gets in the car.
Every time. So this is Johnny. When we go somewhere, I am not kidding you guys. We go in both cars. I'm like, no, I'm not getting sick. I ride in my car. Because for him, it's like, and hit the brake, and then you feel like you're going to fall over, and then you hit the brake.
And then he's yelling and cussing at cars.
Well, he's not yelling. That's just him. For him, he's like the best driver ever. So it's anger plus impatience plus like a normal behavior.
Oh, so and all that, he's not a good driver.
Well, he thinks he's the best. You can't tell him that, Johnny. He'll be pissed.
Well, look, to save your marriage, you drive in separate cars. I get it. All right, you hold on a second. Tori, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Tori, we're trying to find out why we lead the whole nation in road rage. What happened?
So I was driving on a 2-lane highway, and, you start seeing cars about to start merging in. So I get in the far left lane, and I see this one car just coming in hot and heavy. So I'm like, all right, I see you. So she comes in, and instead of merging on the far right lane, she decides to cut off a car that's in front of me and come into the left lane.
Okay.
Okay. All right, fine, right? But my biggest pet peeve, if you're going to make it a point to cut me off, you better freaking drive. So she goes like 10 miles below the speed limit. So I'm like, WTF? Like, what are you doing? So I go around her, and I decide to keep driving. Well, apparently I pissed her off by doing that. So she goes around me and starts going slow again. So at that point, I'm like, oh, heck no. So I decide to give her a piece of her own medicine. I go around her again, and then I slow down. So she comes next to me, and she starts going all Karen-like, and then I slammed the
Wait a minute, you did what? You slammed on the brakes?
I didn't. So she's holding a badge up, and I'm like, all right, well, if you're a cop, go ahead and pull me over, right? So I got you on my dash camera driving all reckless. She didn't pull me over. She didn't do anything. All she did was waving her arms, flashing her badge. So I just keep driving on my merry way, and she's just all trying to get around me and stuff until she finally got off. But I'm like, well, damn, if you're going to, flash a card or something, flash a badge, then pull me over or don't drive like that in the first place.
Damn. Man, so do you think she was actually a cop or impersonator?
I'm going to go with maybe like the wife of a cop.
Oh.
Just trying to flex a little bit.
I'm going to go with that.
All right, you hold on. B, what they saying over there, Miami?
XL Motor powered by attorney Dan Newland in a wreck. Need to check. Call Dan Newland. A lot of people saying they agree. It's not people from here. It's the newbies that are implanting themselves here amongst us. Someone said, I grew up listening to my parents tell me that a car is a 3,000-pound murder machine. That's under your control. So now I'm an adult with road rage in control of a 3,000-pound murder machine. So go ahead and try me.
Detroit, what are you saying on live stream?
Aaron said, I changed lanes a few weeks ago at the same time as the truck behind me. I used my blinker. He got so mad he turned his brights on, and I nearly slammed on my brakes because I couldn't see. And then Kevin said, one time in New York, a guy behind me was being an a-hole and got in front of me and started brake checking me. Little did he know I was traveling with 4 other cars, so we boxed him in the left lane and toyed with him a bit.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Really?
To put all of us at risk on the roads.
All right. For sharing your story, the person on the live stream, we're going to hook up with an unlimited ride wristbands to the Osceola County Fair happening now through the 20th at Osceola Heritage Park. Be careful out, y'all. We're leading the nation. And all I can tell you is protect yourself and avoid confrontation. That's all I can tell you. So be careful on the roads.
I'm sticking with protect yourself before you wreck yourself.
I like that, too. Let's get out of here. It's 9:46. All right, time for us to get out of here. I got to thank the Orlando Magic. They came by and brought us some.
They hooked it up.
Some jerseys, the new city logo that they have.
Yeah, I wore
the mixtape.
My last season's to the game last week because I didn't. Didn't have this one yet, so now I can rock this one. Yeah.
No, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My son already talking about he's gonna steal it.
Man, they left the price tag. I like them. They left the price tag on it.
They want you to know.
They want you to know.
Let you know what we're giving.
This ain't cheap.
Thank you so much.
No, I love the city
because
it's got the orange, but they change it every year. So this year they added the stars, and then the pinstripes are I think Why Not Us, Why Not Now.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a remix of all of our old stuff from Orlando, which is pretty cool.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Detroit, got anything going on today, ma'am?
I got to watch The Bachelor from last night, and that's really all I got on the books.
Big schedule. And B, how about you, bro?
Nothing, just some stuff around here, and then I'm going to work out with the kid today and help him with some schoolwork. Wawa stopped by and dropped off some stuff.
Yes, they did.
I love me some Wawa food, man. It's so good. So they have this new thing with, they do this community stuff. It's National Employee Appreciation Day coming up. And so they're doing catering at Wawa now. It's wawacatering.com.
Okay.
So you could submit for a chance to win a free Wawa catering party to celebrate all of the people in your office with National Employee Day, which is coming up. So just go to their website and you could submit there, and then you can maybe get a party catered by Wawa for your crew, which is like hoagies and chips and the soft pretzels and the teas and all that stuff.
They brought it by here, and they did us right.
Yeah, so it's wawacatering.com. You could order your pickup and delivery there, and then maybe get a chance to win.
All right, Ryan Seacrest, this is all yours. Y'all have a beautiful day. You know what's up. We'll see you tomorrow.